So last night, I live streamed the unboxing and the setup of my Switch, and you saw me mess around with the console and boot it up for the first time and do the system update and, you know, do everything. And that was great. That was fun. It was interactive. Everyone was having a good time, right? I had a good time with it, and I was looking forward to playing Zelda today. So I come into the office. Now, here's what happened last night. I said I need this to charge overnight. So I took my Nintendo Switch. Here it is. I put it into the dock. All right. It popped up on screen, right? And it said, you know, what do you want to do? What are your options or whatever? And all I did is I simply pushed the power button, and the Switch turned off, and that was that. And I left it like that overnight, okay? Thinking it's in the dock, it's plugged into the dock. I turned it off. It's gonna, you know, charge or whatever overnight. So that's how I left it. Woke up today, obviously, getting ready for the stream.
Hi.
And I said, okay, let me get it going. So I go over to the Switch. I push the power button. It was in the dock. Push the power button. Nothing's happening. Okay, I'll hold down the power button. So I held down the power button for a while. Nothing. Okay, this is not a good sign. So I lifted the Switch out of the dock. Okay, and I put it back in. And what I noticed is there's a green light that lights up on the dock when this is plugged in. It turned on and immediately flickered off. I was like, that doesn't seem right. And that's what happens every time I take the Switch out and put it back into the dock. The green light on the dock goes blip and then goes away. A momentary just blip flash, okay? So then I said, okay, well, what can I do? So here I have the power cord. It's plugged into a different socket, by the way, just to make this clear to everyone. Plugged into a completely different socket. This socket works because right now my phone is plugged into the socket and a bunch of other stuff is plugged into the socket. So the socket definitely works, all right? Plug the power cord directly into the Switch. Nothing. No reaction whatsoever. No light. Nothing. No reaction from the Switch when I plug in the power cord. Zero. Okay? Now, some people have been saying, you gotta hold down that power button. Hold it down for 10 to 15 seconds to do a hard reset. Like, I didn't try that, but we'll do it live here just so everyone can see that I am doing it. Alright? So here we go. I'm gonna hold it down. Ready? I'm holding the power button down now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I released the power button. I will now push the power button again. Nothing. Absolutely goddamned nothing. Nothing works. Nothing fucking works. It seems to me that it's bricked. Okay? Now, I would say, possibly it would be the cord. Maybe the cord is shot. But the reason I don't think that's the case is, like I said, when I plug the dock in and then I put the Switch on top of the dock, the light does turn on, but then it goes right back off. If the cord didn't work, the dock wouldn't even have power. So the dock wouldn't be able to have the light go on and off. Okay? I don't know what else to do. And I actually went to the Nintendo website, support.nintendo.com, because, by the way, on the box, there's no phone number. I looked all around here. On the box here, there's no phone number for support. They want you to go to the website. They're urging you, go to their website for support. Okay? So I went to their website for support. And I went through all the troubleshooting steps, all the steps we just did right now, okay? And guess what? They said the only thing you can do is submit a repair request. Now, for those who have ever gone through repair requests with a console manufacturer, you're talking upwards of 2 months. I'm not even kidding you. It takes about 2 months. Because what's going to happen is it'll create a repair ticket. The repair ticket will say, okay, here's where you have to mail it, or you can bring it somewhere, right, to submit it for repair. They have to put it into their system. It goes into this queue, and then they have to repair it, and then you usually get a refurbished unit back within 2 months or so, all right? I know, because I've been through this with Xbox, all right? So, with Xbox, it took forever. Remember the Red Ring of Death? I'm not kidding you. I think I had 5 Red Ring of Death consoles with the Xbox 360. So that's not an option, especially if it's something I want to do right away, right? And if I want to play Zelda anytime soon, I can't do it. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to sit around for 2 months. I have no option to go buy another console. I don't have $300+ to go buy another Switch. I just don't. I don't have $300 more to just drop out of nowhere. So I'm not buying a second Switch in the hopes that the second one will fucking work. So more than likely what I'm going to do is tomorrow is my day off. Tomorrow I'm actually taking a day off. I think I'm going to go to Best Buy. I've got the receipt over there. I'm going to bring them this, and I'm going to hope that they'll take it as a return. The thing is, the Switch is a hot new console, so Best Buy might not have any in stock. So I may only be able to get a store credit, in which case, oh well, if I can't get a new Switch, I can't get a new Switch. And that means I'm not playing Zelda. You know, I know how stupid that sounds, because, because it's such a dumb issue, but this is garbage. This is complete fucking unacceptable garbage from Nintendo.
Okay.
Really stupid. It really doesn't make any sense. that on day one, I haven't even used the console yet. I didn't even, you know what I mean? I booted Zelda for 5 minutes, and that was it, and the console's dead. Like, what the fuck are they talking about? Like, it really, seriously, doesn't make any sense.
Fingers crossed this happens again.
This is so dumb.
That would be great.
And, you know, people were saying, a lot of people overnight were saying ridiculous, well, not overnight, but this morning were saying, maybe it's because it overheated. It wasn't on. It wasn't on overnight. How could it have overheated, you know?
Blue blocker.
Some other people were saying, I should buy a new, because this is, I guess this is considered, USB-C.
Oh, yeah. You didn't know what USB-C was.
USB-B. It's another obscure fucking cable called USB-C, which almost nothing fucking uses. You know?
What?
Almost nothing uses this anymore.
No, it was too new. It was too new back then. You didn't know. You had an iPhone.
Micro USB. So that that doesn't work with it. I have a couple other little mini USB cables. I have USB cables. And my Apple stuff, you know, my iPhone uses Lightning, the Lightning connection.
Baja Blast.
So nothing in my house uses this cable, and I'm not gonna run out to buy a cable when we don't know that's this issue. The one thing you should never do, and I'm serious, when you have a hardware issue with a piece of hardware like this, never go out and just troubleshoot by buying random items.
Wait, what?
The dumbest thing you can do. You end up putting yourself into a money pit.
Oh,
buying
no.
random items, trying to figure out what the hell's going on. In my case, what I'm gonna do,
That's
like
crazy.
I said, tomorrow,
He did that.
Best Buy,
Remember when his capture card broke and he bought like 4 different capture cards? The first time? I don't know. One of the times.
Explain the situation. I got the receipt right over there, and hopefully they'll give me a swap if they have another one, and maybe I can play Zelda this week. If they don't have a swap, fuck it. I'm just getting my money back, and I guess that's it. Enough of this. Enough with Nintendo's stupid gimmick shit that doesn't fucking work. No one cares about. No one cares about this being a portable fucking system that needs a dock. No one bought it for that. We bought it because Zelda's on it. Let's face it. Why did everyone buy this? Zelda. Not because, oh, look, it's portable and I can play it wherever the fuck I want. It's fancy dock and shit. No one cares. We just want to play Zelda. That's it.
No one cares.
So, I'm not gonna go crazy. I'm not. I might buy Zelda for the Wii U, but then what do I do with this? This is worthless. This is completely fucking worthless then, this game. And you know they're not gonna take it back. It's open software.
You could
so
have
they're not
sold
gonna
it.
take it back. They're gonna say we're not gonna accept a return on that. So I'm out $60 because Nintendo's fucking hardware is garbage, basically.
Why would he think they wouldn't take it back? I don't get
So
it.
I don't know.
Like he can't return it?
I guess here.
Do you have the receipt?
Here. I'm not even gonna count. I'm holding the power button, and I'll just hold it for an indefinite amount of time, just to prove to everyone that it's not. You know, this isn't gonna work. It's not a hard reset issue. The fucking thing's bricked. It's a brick.
I don't know why this thing bricked. It was just an issue with the Switch, I think. A lot of people's Switches bricked at this time. A lot of people think that it's because he turned off like power save mode.
Hilarious.
So the Switch stayed on for like
seconds.
A day.
A few extra seconds. It's not gonna do anything. Here, I'm still holding it. I'm not even counting. I'll hold down for a fucking minute. It ain't gonna work. But I'll hold it. Here, I'm still doing it. Stream chat's counting down. They're counting right now.
Nice sniff. All right. Welcome
Okay,
to the
now
stream,
I'll
everybody.
And I'll
We're
push the
gonna
button
be
again.
watching the very hype, the very
Okay.
cool American Truck Simulator. It's gonna be great. I promise. I'm gonna will it into existence. And we will have a good time.
Now I see people saying,
Obviously.
oh, remove the power cable and remove the Joy-Cons and try it again. Sure, I'll do whatever you want. Whatever you want. Whatever floats your boat. I know it ain't gonna work. I'll hold it again. Ready? Holding it again. Ooh, thanks for the cheer. I can't read it.
Smegma
Just so everyone knows,
Poo.
I can't read cheers or subs because they're on my
What a
screen
name.
over there on my desktop, and I don't have a capability of having the stream like right in front of me. I could see a small version here in front of me on my laptop, but I can't read the cheers or anything. But that's what the notifications are for. Okay. Well, nothing. Look, I'm still holding it. Still holding it. All right. Now I release. Now I push the button. Nothing.
Eddie B.
And by the way, it looks like
50?
the cheer widget glitched. Look, it won't go away. What happened? The cheer widget is locked. What is going on here?
Yeah, this is when he still used Muxy.
No, nothing there.
So the bits
Still
would
didn't
pop
work.
up automatically.
Now people take out the game cartridge. This is great. Okay. Take out the game cartridge.
That's actually a pretty good story. He used this other thing called Muxy before, and people eventually figured out a way to trigger the the notification, the pop-up, without actually giving him money. The day after that happened, he turned it off. He switched fucking things. Because he didn't want people getting free shout-outs.
The game is out. I'll put the game into this cheer widget up here that's glitched. There you go. So there you go. Unplugged. Okay, ready? Holding it again. You can't take out the... Someone said take out the batteries. You can't. Impossible. You cannot take out the batteries. It doesn't work.
It's not impossible,
you cannot remove the battery of the Switch.
I've never actually checked. But I don't think it's impossible. I think you could probably open it up. Big ups. Invisible Mute. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. He's late.
Alright, still holding
because
it.
Of course he is. The night stream, by the way, is supposed to start at 9:45 Eastern. At least that's the time on his schedule. So we are now 20 minutes late.
Right there.
21 minutes late. Very nice.
Nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing. Now here's the thing. I am incredibly glad and happy
9:45
that I did not play
means
Zelda last night. Because could you
he'll
imagine
click
if I played
start
Zelda for like 3
streaming
good hours and I was excited and was good.
at
Wow, this game was great.
9:45.
And then this shit happened today and I would lose all that progress. Do you know how fucking angry I would be? I mean, I'm angry that I bought this thing for $300 and it doesn't work. But imagine if I played the game and it just didn't work after that. Oh my god, I would have been so furious. Seriously.
What difference would it have made?
So, nothing.
At least
no
you would have
reaction
played
whatsoever.
the game.
No light, as I'll show you.
Dude, what a weird... Okay, that's actually weird.
Oh my god, I would have been so...
Could you imagine if I played the game? I would have been so pissed if I played the game and then it bricked. What? But it's like... what he did actually, the day before this, the day before it bricked, he launched Zelda and then just watched the cutscene at the beginning. And then didn't do anything, and then he stopped the game. So if you showed up for his Switch hype unboxing stream... You got fucked, basically. Because he's like, yeah, I'm not going to play the game. I'm not going to play it on day one. I'm going to play it tomorrow. You got, get fucked, idiot. What'd you expect? Him to play the Switch?
Seriously.
At least you would have played it, if you played it.
Nothing.
Anyways, he's live, so let's go.
Good evening, everyone. How's everyone tonight? Welcome to the late stream. Welcome to some chill fun, American Truck Driving Simulator. It is our weekly late night chill session. I'm excited to relax with all of you tonight and have a good time in Truck Simulator. And hopefully complete some jobs and we'll be able to do some upgrades to the truck. I don't know.
Hey,
we'll see.
What's up?
If you
welcome everybody.
Last time.
In case you are just joining, this is the live night stream. He's playing American Truck Simulator. Get her done, boys. Let's go.
We're doing Truck Simulator. We actually ended up getting a pink
He doesn't
truck
have a wheel yet.
to do it because I said, hey,
he's begging for
someone
one.
can pick the color
so...
of the paint for the truck if they
Did he change his shirt? I think he did. Am I crazy?
if they contribute.
Sorry, I paused.
And then someone said, oh, how about hot pink? Right? Amazing.
Oh no, he
So,
didn't. Okay.
Anyway,
never mind.
yeah, good stuff.
I didn't have to.
I'm ready
pause
to
for
chill
that.
tonight and relax with all of you and have a good time. I hope that you guys are too. And I hope that you are in good spirits and ready to just hang out and
grinding my
talk. 'Cause as you know, we
dailies.
talk a lot during these streams and they end
Yeah,
up
it's
being very
Fortnite.
entertaining because of the interaction that we have, right?
Right.
So there you go.
I don't know
right.
how I
So
haven't
how is,
clipped a
everyone
right
doing
yet. A
tonight?
right.
Let's see
or
how
an
everyone's doing.
okay.
King Michael, good evening. How are you? What's up, Super Bonchani? He says, White Claws, let's go. I do have my first line. We have not tried line yet. We're going to try a watch.
Nice
Itzy,
snort.
how are you? Dark Maggot, how are you? Good evening, everybody. How was dinner? It was all right. It was homemade turkey tacos. Nothing too special, just seasoned ground turkey and a little soft taco shell with some shredded lettuce and tiny bit of cheese, and I put some hot sauce in there. Very basic, does the job, lean protein.
Okay.
Pretty
Was
good.
it authentic?
So remember something. Tonight, if we hit the support goal for American Truck Simulator, I have committed that I will purchase a driving wheel and pedal set so that when we play this moving forward, I'll basically be playing it like this, like with the pedal right here and, You know, just the steering wheel right here. I don't know how it's going to work because it might block the camera. Maybe I'd have to turn fully like this and face like this. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see
He's
how I pull this off. I don't
pantomiming.
even know how these wheels
And he
are.
picked his nose. No, Brunel. Holy shit. I might swerve in
Might
that
block
corner.
the camera. Maybe I'd have to turn fully like this and face like this. I don't know. It'd be
Dude, this is just
maybe
like
I'd
that
have to turn
photo.
fully like this.
This is just like the photo. Holy shit. We can get an HD remaster. Where's the photo? No, where is it? I know where it is. It's somewhere here. Hurry. I'm ruining the flow. No, okay, I got it. It's like a fucking 1-to-1 recreation. No. Oh shit, fuck
Face
off.
like this. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see how I pull this off because I don't even know how these wheels are. I have no clue how these wheels are, if they're any good or how they. You know, someone said, "Oh, does it mount to your desk?" I was like, "I don't know. I didn't look yet." But, you know, I said if we hit the goal tonight, I'll look into it. We'll figure it out. And what we'll do is I'll take suggestions of like models to look for and go in there. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. I'm a little worried about the pedal because I don't really have room. Like I'm looking the way this desk is, there's not really a lot of space for a pedal, so I don't know how I would really do it. You know, we'll have to see.
Cool. He's gonna have to find a
So
way, dude.
yeah,
He's
if we hit
begging
that goal
for it.
tonight. That's in effect, and I'll be taking suggestions and looking into that for our next stream. Perhaps
I only needed like $1,000 to get a racing wheel,
Reeack
guys.
Bush, how are you over on Kick? How's it going, man?
I know I've been streaming this game for like a month, and you're
Yeah, well,
probably
that's what I
bored
was
of
gonna
it.
say. I think they're gonna.
But
the rumor is they're gonna announce Forza Horizon 6.
give me the extra
at the Xbox
150,
showcase
and
on
I will
Sunday.
get
That's the
a
rumor.
wheel.
So if they do, obviously, if I have a driving set, you know,
So
would
that
be
I
pretty
can
cool to
use
play
that as a
driving game.
bag
But
for the
again,
next
see, here's my
5
concern.
streams.
It's all well and good. It's all fun and games until you realize that using that accessory, even though it's more realistic, becomes not as fun as using a controller. Because here's why.
Here you
I have
go.
a controller, I'm gonna
Oh
play a
my
video game.
god, he's already complaining.
You notice something? I'm relaxed. The controller's on my lap. My arms are in a natural position. It's not like, oh, I'm going to play a video game. And now I'm driving like I'm actually in a real car, and now my arms are upright the whole time.
Okay, no, I need to hear this whole thing again.
So
This
that
is
would
fine.
be pretty
This is
cool to be
fine.
playing a driving game.
This
But
is
again,
very, very
here's my
nice.
concern.
Very
The
cool.
rumor is they're going to announce Forza Horizon 6 at the Xbox
Forza.
Showcase on Sunday. That's the rumor. So if they do, obviously, if I have a driving set, you know, that would be pretty cool to be playing a driving
It would be pretty cool. It would be pretty cool if I have a driving set. What a cool thing to say.
game. But again,
But again, he's already complaining. We don't even have it yet. He's trying to beg for it, and he's already shitting on it.
see, here's my concern. It's all well and good. It's all fun and games until you realize that using that accessory, even though it's more realistic, becomes
Accessory.
not as fun as using a controller.
Not as
'Cause
fun.
here's why.
Why are we
Oh, I have a
begging for
controller, I'm
it?
going to play a video game. You notice something?
Why is he a victim at all times, man? Why are we begging for something that you actively don't want to do? Because then when he gets it, he's just going to complain the whole time and be a victim.
relaxed.
Ah, my back
lap,
hurts.
My arms are in a natural position. It's not like, oh, I'm going to play a video game. And now I'm driving like I'm actually in a real car, and now my arms are upright the whole time. And now it's like you get worn out. It's not as fun, you see. But I'm down to try it. You know, I've never done it before. I've never
try
had
it.
like a flight sim sticker set up.
This is such a dumb thing to say too. I'm down to try it. Of course you're down to try it. You want $150 more on top of like the 700 that you already had. Of course you're down
I've
to
never
try
had a
it. Why
wheel
wouldn't
for a
you be
driving
down to
game.
try it?
So I'm willing to give it a shot.
Of course you are.
We'll
Wow,
see
that's
how it
pretty
goes.
convenient. Yeah, I'm down to try it. I'm down to get $150.
Let's see how it goes tonight, guys. Let's support tonight's stream. Plus, earlier today, I hate to say it, it did not go well at all with Blueprints. It seems like Blueprints has completely fallen off.
Oh yeah, I didn't mention that. DSP made, I think, $30 playing the morning stream. The morning stream that I restreamed today. He only made $30 after I left. In total, in the stream. So he's going to beg even more tonight, which is going to be epic.
We barely had anyone on stream. People were completely ignoring me, so it was like I was playing the game by myself for half the stream, and we barely got any support at all for Blueprints. So it might be the end of that playthrough. We'll see. It sucks because I'm over 40 hours in, but it's been such a long game. So we'll see. Okay, let's do some shout-outs. First of all, Mozzie tonight.
The blue crowns in
$5
chat are a leaderboard. If you super chat, you get XP. And if you just chat a lot in the chat, you get XP. And then at the end of the stream, you can check the leaderboard and you can see where you finished. It's just like a fun
Super
little
chat says, I was at Target today. I saw
thing, I
tangy
guess.
ketchup Doritos.
I hope they
Made me
expand
think
it.
of you and thought maybe you would like them, but let's hit that goal. I don't know. My wife actually, while we were out the other day, wanted to try. We were at we were at World Market. Is it called? Is that where we got them? Yeah, I think so. World Market. This is a place that has all kinds of stuff from all over the world. They have a giant snack section. And my wife had seen, she was looking for like a light snack that wasn't like chips. And we saw these rings, like fried like rice rings or whatever, but they were ketchup flavored. And we're like, oh, so you think it'll taste like an onion ring with ketchup? So we got them.
That's not.
And we tried them together,
right.
and we both were going like, all it tastes like is ketchup and salt. There's no onion flavor at all. There's no rice flavor at all. It's like you just filled your mouth.
Wait, he
with
thought
ketchup.
a rice,
Like you just squirted it in your mouth. And
a
that's what you
rice
have in your
cake
mouth.
shaped like
I
an
was
onion
oh,
ring was
I
going
didn't
to
know
taste
that's
like
what
an
it was
onion
gonna
ring?
taste like. Probably wouldn't have bought it then.
I don't know what he said. I don't know if he said
Tangy
onion
ketchup
ring.
Doritos,
I don't know. I don't care.
How much you want to bet? It's
I
gonna
don't
be more
know.
the same, where it's just going to taste like you squirted ketchup right into your mouth. Like, why would you want that? The whole idea is that ketchup has a vinegary flavor. The whole idea is that ketchup has a vinegary flavor, right? And it accentuates the flavor of what you're putting it on. It complements it. It doesn't overpower it, or else why are you eating it, right? So I guess we'll see what happens. I don't know if I'll try those or not. I don't think so. Okay. I received a $10 tip, our first tip of the night here.
I guess he doesn't know ketchup
Thank you to
chips
Chris
exist.
for a $10 contribution tonight. Let's get that started on the tips end.
You guys ever have ketchup chips? They're actually not that good. But what do I know?
Very good.
Brunel? Okay. We're doing
I don't know. Again, as I get older, I just don't care particularly. I just want something good. And sometimes it's just so really hard to get anything good out of these events anymore. It just feels so boring watching them. So I just hope that I'm not bored for hours on end. That's all I care about.
Summer Game Fest? That's what he's talking about?
Do I have an air fryer? Season some chickpeas. You'll never have highly processed snacks. We have one, but it's one of the really small, shitty ones. You can barely fit anything in it.
All dressed
It's
is
so
way
hard
better.
to clean. You know, it was a
I don't
gift
really
many
like
years
ketchup
ago that we
chips.
got.
I'm
And
sorry.
we were like, oh, good, we'll try it. And we tried things in it, and it was all right. Like, we tried French fries and stuff in it. We thought it was okay. But it was such a chore to clean, and you can't even fit that much in there. That was just like, I'm not going to bother with this shit. So, yeah. So we don't do it anymore.
I feel like no one I like likes
Chickpeas are pretty
ketchup.
good. I like
I mean, no
I like
one
things
I
that
know
are made from
likes
chickpeas. Like hummus and
ketchup
stuff is pretty
chips.
good. So,
All dressed, though? All dressed chips?
good evening, Tommy.
That's where it's
How are
at.
you?
Get a Ruffles?
Cheers to you,
All
Skylar.
dressed? Hell yeah.
Really? You're getting married this week? Wow. Congrats.
Wow. Take a selfie
Well,
Take
good
a
luck with all of
selfie
that. It's probably
at
going to be
your
big to
parents'
do.
house.
And if it is, enjoy. If it's not, if it's a more simple production like my wedding was, you can also
And
have a
he made
good
it about
time like that. So
himself.
no matter where it goes, how it goes, hopefully you have a good one.
That's so cool.
Do I like the Hall effect controller better?
That is really weird, actually. Let me
Well,
listen
good
to
luck
that
with all
again.
of that. It's probably going to be a big to-do. And if it is,
It's probably going to be a big to-do.
enjoy. If it's not, if it's a more simple production like my
Like, he has to compare it to his. He can't help but compare it to his, and then, like, kind of mini cope with the fact that it's okay if his was small. He's heard that
wedding
before.
was, you can also have a great time like that. So no matter where it goes, how it goes.
Like, why
hopefully you have a
even
good
bring
one.
that up? Why even bring up that it's going to be a big to-do and then try to, like, mini cope with your own
Do I like
wedding
the
and
Hall
make it
effect
about
controller
yourself?
better than regular controllers.
You
Well,
are
see,
strange,
the
dude.
thing is with the Hall effect controller, trees,
I really don't give a shit. This is getting a massive skip.
small container, so it's actually real hard to get in there and clean it. It was more of a pain. It took more time to clean after cooking than actually cooking. So that's why
What?
we're like, wow, we're not using this
He
anymore.
could have got a better air fryer, but he just spent over $2,000 on WWE champions. Ah, shucks, that sucks. Cat will never go on that honeymoon.
Thank you, Chris Dorner, Respecter, for the 5 Australian. That's what he's
There you go.
complaining
Cydia
about?
says,
An
"You get
air fryer?
Easy to clean. I spray mine with hot water and soap.
Yeah, an air fryer.
It was small. It's like a small container. So it's actually
Wait, what?
real hard to get in there and clean it. It was more of a pain. It took more time
All
to
right,
clean
guys.
after cooking than actually cooking.
Fellas out
So,
there with an air
That's why we're like,
fryer,
wow, we're not using this anymore.
I don't really think it's all that difficult. It's actually
Over time,
very
the
simple.
magnets in the thumbsticks will break, but that's about it. And I'm sure it will. This was not an expensive controller. I believe the person who donated it said that it was like a $50 controller, something
I
like
don't
that.
know. My air fryer's
roughly.
not a
So
big,
it's not
big
ultra
to do.
expensive. It's not some premium $100 controller.
Takes longer to clean than it does to cook.
But for
okay,
what it is,
I'm
it's
moving on.
pretty
I don't
nice.
care. What the hell is he putting in there? Oh boy.
You had a good round of golf today. Good for you. I heard golf can be very relaxing if it works out in your favor.
Oh, who are we banning?
Okay, we're gonna begin soon. Give it another couple of minutes to get more people on because
I like
wow,
that
attendance is terrible.
his YouTube
Hopefully
chat.
people actually show up for this,
Oh,
considering
wow.
people on because wow, attendance is terrible. Hopefully people actually show up for this, considering they've wanted it every week and supported it every week and said they wanted it again and they were gonna hit the goal so that we can get this accessory. Hope so. Like I said, I want to bounce back. Earlier today really sucked with Blueprints. It was very disappointing that basically all of the interest in Blueprints has dried up. It was funny because we played for over 90 minutes and almost nothing happened. Then all of a sudden in the last 20 minutes, it was like we solve a mystery, we discover a new room we've never been in, we open a, we solve one of the big puzzles, and it was like whoa, all at once at the very end. And it seems like that may be how Blueprints is moving forward. It may be a lot of boredom until that RNG thing happens that we're waiting for, and the next thing you know, boom, 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 big progress in like many different ways. And so I want to play more of it, but I don't know. That was a dead stream. I hope that tonight we have a good stream.
Oh man, yeah. F all the people that showed up. You guys that showed up, you guys were dead tonight. You guys fucking suck, actually. You were a
Philip
shitty
DeFranco,
audience.
Why are you asking about badge deals? You've never purchased a badge. So, you never even purchased a sub at all. Why would you ask about badge deals? How about you leave it to someone who actually is interested? Instead of trying to speak on their behalf.
Maybe he's waiting for a good deal. Yeah.
Game Boy, good evening. How's it going, man? Not really interested in any sports games right now, Mozzie, but long term I might. It seems like every 5 years I play a sports game. That's what it seems like. I don't know.
Long term, I am interested.
But I think
in
Mario
a
Kart could
sports
be Game of the Year. I have no idea. I haven't played it yet. Can't speak to a game till I actually get to play it myself.
It's going to be Claire Obscure. Probably. That seems like an award game. At the Game Awards. Trademark. Copyright. What's happening? This is the money stall. Patented money stall on the night stream. He's already late, by the way.
Come on,
20 minutes late.
Let's get some kick support tonight, guys, because this week so far, it's been pretty slow on kick. I mean, take a look at the leaderboard right now. We've got literally 10 subs so far this month. We could do better than that. Tonight, let's get some kick support. Who's going to be the first person to drop a sub on kick tonight? Let's get it going.
Wow. Speak of the devil. The money stall. He just waits. He already showed up late. Slightly. And we're now 20 minutes in. And he hasn't even started. Instead, we are waiting for money. And we're banning people. We're banning people.
Worst day to have a migraine? I would think any day is a bad day to have a migraine. Migraines are terrible. Migraines are absolutely awful. Come on, who's going to beat Mozzie right now on this leaderboard and top that $4.99 super chat? And who's going to top Chris with a bigger tip or some memberships? We didn't have any memberships at all yet this month. Let's get some varied support coming in, and then we'll boot her up and get started.
Damn. Withholding the gameplay until he gets money. He says he never does this, by the way. He also says he never stops gameplay to ask for money, which he has done before.
Surprisingly enough, Itzy, the white soundproof foam doesn't get dirty. I'm sure over time, eventually it'll like fade and stuff, but for the most part, no problem with them at all. They look great. They don't really get dirty at all. I keep them in storage. When I swap them out, if I'm not going to use them, I put them into the appropriate packing boxes they came in.
Yeah, wait, what's
so they're protected from dust and stuff like that. And as of now, they haven't really accumulated much of anything. But I could clean them if I needed to. They're just like fabric, so you can just wipe them down or just vacuum them. Like I have my dust buster over there. I could probably just zoom on.
Oh my god!
Have a reason. Maybe it's the fabric. I don't know. ASMR. I don't think you could hear it. I'm pretty sure that would be like a really light sound effect. I don't think you'd be able to hear that if I touched it.
Worst money stall so far. This is bad. This is worse than a Minecraft stream.
No, I'm not doing shots tonight. I'll be doing shots during Thursday's Switch 2 Mario Kart World Marathon. That's when I'll be doing shots. Not tonight. It is way too early.
Yeah, he's got to be driving in the kids game instead of the.
When's the last time I actually
trucker
played
game.
in an arcade? Like Street Fighter competitively in an arcade?
Ooh, lie?
Would
Let's
have
get a lie.
probably been the late. Let me think
Let's
about
get
this.
a lie.
Late 2010s.
Let's get a lie.
Trying to remember when the last time I traveled to like, the championships was. That would have been
Dude.
2007.
Massive lie.
Who am I shooting
Massive
for?
lie. This dude would go to arcades with Leanna, with his little daughter.
No. Okay.
And he went to an arcade with Catherine because, of course.
Okay. Last time I played in an arcade,
Let's see.
earlier on in my YouTube career,
No.
I went to a couple
He's lying.
gaming conventions that actually had arcade rooms set up with a whole bunch of cabinets. And so I played there on arcade machines. So probably between 15 to 13 years ago.
Good
The
lie.
last time I played in an arcade.
Good lie. It was at least like 7 years ago because he
John
went to
Michael
the
did a $2
mall
super
with
chat to
Kat
shoot
and they
'em
played in a
ups.
fucking
Yeah, when they're common, they
arcade.
do, and people want them, or you know.
I got the
they're
proof.
available.
I got the proof.
Shoot 'em ups used to be way more available, like readily. Now they're just not that prominent as games anymore, right? You don't really see them. Nah, Morning After Kill, that's from when I was young. When I was young, I always said, oh man, I can't wait till I can afford it and I can get an arcade cabinet for my place. And basically what happened was I bounced around a bunch of different living conditions. I lived with my parents. I had my own apartment.
Living
sharing an apartment with 3
conditions.
people. I was doing this. I was doing that. I never really had the ability to have one, right? So then by the time I could,
What's this?
by the time that I actually could,
What the fuck
get
is
one, I
this?
had my own place.
Mr.
Number one-
Dark Svidil, what the fuck is this, man? Does this person not exist? Who is this? This is from 2018. At least 2018. What is this? Dark Svidil, why are you lying? What do you have to lie about, dude? What the hell?
Arcade cabinets were outdated. Everyone was playing on console. So having it would be like more of a retro collectible thing than something that anyone would really be playing on. And number two, I had a friend who actually had one. And although it was neat to go over his house and play like Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo and stuff on that cabinet,
It doesn't
it
count
took up a
'cause
lot of
it's not
space.
Street
it had
Fighter.
issues where it would have problems with the battery or break down, the wiring would fuck up. And I was like, you know, I don't want that. You know, it was like a thing when I was younger. You always thought, oh, I want my old arcade machine. I would love to have one for my house. And then I got older. I was like, I don't want this shit in my house. I'll just play on console or PC. You know, I don't want to bother with it.
Why does he throw in PC there? He doesn't like PC. He didn't like PC.
Oh, no.
back then.
More than Afterkill. I know what you're talking about. If you're talking about Arcade 1-Up, those are awful. I've played on them. They are crap.
Oh my
Arcade
God.
1-Up is a fucking scam. They lag like shit. They actually lag
Oh,
massively.
man,
The
relax.
controls to the TV. They're sold for people who don't understand competitive nature of games, and they're just meant to be overpriced garbage.
Why
But
does it
people are
have
like,
to
"Look at
be a
my arcade collection? I have 10 Arcade 1-Up cabinets that they paid like $800 each for, and the thing actually is a piece of garbage worth like maybe $50. So
It has to be
if that's what you're talking
competitively
about anyway, maybe you're talking about
competitively
Cluster One, but
viable.
all those ones that are more mainstream are
You know,
actually good
for
ones.
all of the people
They're
that he
scams.
plays against in real life that go over to his house, yeah, it's got to be viable for that. It can't just be a cool collectible or something that he messes with once in a while.
All right. Shall we begin? I guess we'll begin. All right, let's get set up here. Let's turn everything off.
Yeah, they aren't even that bad. I don't know what he's talking about. I never bought one though. What do I know? Okay, we're wasting time. The money stall didn't work.
What's going on?
Money stall did
right.
not work. Alert,
Wait,
alert.
Truck Simulator. I'm on the other side. That's right. I flipped myself because
Yeah,
for
that's
Truck
right.
Sim, the GPS, remember correctly.
God, no
The
scenes.
sucker booted up.
How many times? Okay, I swear, every single time he
Board
plays a
property in
game,
frame.
he holds up the
Okay.
controller.
Controller in hand.
Wow. Wow, he needs you to see the new controller.
The sucker booted up.
I think it's been every stream that I've been doing for the past like 2 weeks. He has held up the controller physically
so-
to the camera so that you know that he has a white LED controller.
Oh, it's doing this shit again. Oh, it doesn't like the controller. It's hilarious. I'm using the fucking controller, and it says you don't have a controller. That is absolutely hilarious.
That's not what it says.
All right, so what I got to do? How did I do
That's
this
not what
last
it says though.
time? went
I
to
think it's
Bluetooth
because
down
he's
here.
just
Here,
using
I
a
changed the
different
for
controller.
the PC.
The controls that he has
This was really dumb what I did last time.
settings for
I had to do that.
are for the other
I
Xbox
had to go into
controller.
the
Not
Bluetooth
this
settings.
Xbox controller. This is like a third-party controller. The other one was a official
Add a Bluetooth device.
controller.
Okay. Bluetooth.
I think
on.
that's all
Add
it's
the
saying.
device.
It's
Oh,
just
no, here
like,
it
hey,
is.
dude, you're using a different controller.
It's connected. It just connected. Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't get it. I don't think it's telling him that there's no controller
working.
detected.
I think it's working fine. I think we're gonna be all right. It just needs to be connected via Bluetooth for some bizarre reason.
Big up Super
I don't
Zelda
know.
for the win
Okay,
indeed.
we're
Thank you
good.
so much.
All right, let's get started.
Welcome to the mouth droolers.
Hello, everyone. Good evening, and welcome to American
mouth
Truck
drooling
Simulator.
fucking retard.
It is.
I shouldn't have said that.
Geez, what week is it that we're actually playing this now? I actually think I've lost track of how many weeks we've been playing it. Maybe like week 4 or 5. And we are well into having our own business, driving our own vehicle. I just wanted to show you my stats at the top of the screen there before we begin. We got about $4 grand in the bank, but that's only because if you remember last time, I had a lot of issues. And we had to repair the truck and everything, and it cost me a ton of money. Now we should be all right. As long as I don't wreck my truck tonight, hopefully we'll be okay, and I won't have to drop
A lot of issues
gas.
is
I
him
need to
crashing
money to
all
be able
the
to buy
time.
Upgrades and the like, but I can't have no money right now.
He always hits
Start doing
cars
more
in this
delivery
game.
jobs, okay.
And he hits the
Okay,
sidewalk.
Also, I have
He hits
White Claw in hand
lampposts.
tonight. A new flavor, lime. Haven't tried lime
hits
yet,
the
so we're gonna try
divider.
White Claw lime tonight. Let's open it right now. Let's see if it's any good.
All right, bottoms up. You was at the club.
It smells very light. It kind of smells like
Bottoms
Sprite,
up. When I
actually.
first met you,
I don't know how
look
I'm
at him
feeling
go.
about this.
He's gonna drink. Becky, chug that shit. Come on, Becky.
It's not one of my favorites.
It's
It's like
good.
a watered down can of Sprite with a little bit of liquor taste. I don't really like that one.
Former
I don't really
alcoholic.
like that one that much, so.
He's
Okay,
not an alcoholic anymore.
All right, so let's get started.
Because that's a
Let's
thing
get
that
our
could
first,
happen,
where do
obviously.
I drive? I know
Of
I have
course.
good jobs. We're in Spokane, Washington right now. How do you
Oh, now he says Spokane. What did he say last time? Spokane or something?
Well, shit.
I don't know what he said. I forgot.
There we go.
It was
Jobs.
like 5 days ago. I don't remember.
Okay, external contracts. We're in Spokane. Oh, I don't want external contracts. We wanted, what do you call it? Here we go, freight market, right? Okay. So, freight market. Here we are. Spokane to Everett will pay us about 9 to 10 grand. Oh, and we're going to get the bonus for many different things. Fragile, important, and high value. So we're going to get a triple bonus if we do this job. All right, I think we should do this job because it just sounds like it's the best one, and we're already in Spokane. The thing is, it's all the way across Washington. This could be a very long job, guys. All right?
Yeah, Richard Parker.
This could be
He's
a really
not
long...
addicted
By
to
the way,
mobile
Fairlight's terrible
games.
for
He
some
used to
reason. Don't ask
be.
me why. Usually it's better than this.
He's not
Let's
addicted
set
to
the,
alcohol. He used to be. Not addicted to spending money. He's not a
Right
mark.
here.
He's not a consumer.
Is F4? F4.
A generic
Seats.
consumer.
Build a view. Okay.
God damn,
Yes,
that
that's
field
better
of
'cause I
view.
want to be able to see both sides. Okay. All right, we are off. We just got full gas. We're rested. We got all ready for tonight last time around, if you remember. We just repaired the truck as well.
Yeah, I don't remember what he
So
called
we should be in good
Spokane.
condition for this job. Everything basically
something
got
weird, though.
fixed last time. So now we're starting fresh tonight.
Might have been Spokane.
Are our headlights on? Hold on. Are the headlights on? I'm trying
Spokane.
to remember how to look for the headlights. It's F1. No, it's F2.
Very
no,
nice.
It's F3. It's F4.
How many
It's
hours
F4,
did he
just
have
the
in this
headlights.
game? 10?
Okay, there. I just want them on low beam. Got it.
Wait.
I think eventually we can get like auto lights, right? I think we have to buy them now.
He turns on the
have to
headlights
buy
like
the
the
auto
long
lights,
way.
so
He
I
doesn't
have-
use shortcuts.
All right, here we go.
I think if he presses like J or something, or H, it'll just turn him on.
At least we're right off to a job tonight. If you remember last time, we had to do other shit first, which was kind of frustrating. Tonight we just
Weird.
go right into our first job. Gotta go pick up the
Find a
load.
new route. Okay, let's find a new route.
Oh, they want me to
Never
go.
mind. I'll find a new route.
Yeah, you found the new route. Here we go. Perfect.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn
No.
right.
It seems like the frame rate has dipped, doesn't it? Like it was supposed to be 60 frames. Now it seems like it's like below. Should I check that? It looks like the graphics are worse.
Oh man.
Maybe they updated the game and it screwed it up. Options. Resolution 4K.
Why doesn't he just turn
Refresh
on an
rate,
FPS
default,
counter?
refresh. What the fuck? I want 120. Vertical sync enabled. I don't want FPS limit of 300. I don't need that. That's incredibly stupid.
Yeah, let's use the controller for this.
Can I just type it? Why do I have to use a thumbstick and try to hit precisely 120? This is incredibly dumb.
Oh my
Why they
god.
did it like this?
You have a
Look, I can't do it. I
keyboard
can't get
right in
120
front of
no matter
you
what I try.
and a mouse.
I
He
can't do
has
it.
a keyboard right in front of him.
I get close and I can't hit it. Look.
Why can't I type it?
What is wrong with them?
I can't type it.
You can just use the keyboard. Wow.
Wow, idiot.
All right.
No
Background movie,
shit.
That's fine. We have it on ultra. Okay, apply.
Whoa, buddy.
Oh, it's already much better. Wow.
remember Bob.
The frame rate's dramatically improved. So I guess
Deuce.
idiotically trying to do like
Falco
frame rate or something that I
with
want, it's much
10
better now. And the funny part is I never
bombs.
So I bet that the game auto.
Holy shit, brother.
All right, let's
Thank
keep an
you.
eye on that when we play this moving forward. We want to be sure to get.
Thank you for
the proper
adding to
frame
the
rate.
mouth
Looks good now, nice and
droolers.
Smooth, Ashley.
Enjoy.
Okay.
10 of you.
So-
Exit right.
Hair of the Dog, thank you for a $2 super chat. Let's get that up on the leaderboard.
Let's get that up on the leaderboard.
If we
Let's
don't
waste
and pedal accessory
a bunch of time.
to use during
And we're begging. I can't believe I skipped
each
the bag.
was, if we keep hitting the goals, that I would get a wheel and pedal accessory to use during Truck Sim nights, and that stays. If tonight we hit our goal, our support goal, by the end of the night, I absolutely will be getting some kind of a wheel and pedal accessory. So let's see what happens.
I think that's the 4th accessory
Then
tonight.
turn left.
What are you talking about? Keep left. We're going right. Wow, that was a good instruction. Keep left. We're turning right.
Maybe he meant when you turn? Dummy?
Thanks. That's some white
That's
claw.
great too. Someone told him that he could enable the GPS, and he called it
Skylar, it's too
stupid.
bad this isn't international. It would be cool
And
to be able
made
to
fun
go
of
from the border
it.
to Edmonton, because that's where they are right now.
What?
It would be cool to drive through Canada. I
Dox
think
yourself?
this is just United States, correct? There is a Euro Truck Simulator. I think it's from the same people. That's Europe.
Euro
I
Truck
don't
is
think they
not
have a Canada
Canada.
one yet. I don't think so.
Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the GPS. He turned it on just to make fun of it. And he kept calling it stupid and annoying.
Left.
But then he left it on ever since that stream, like 4 streams ago. And that's only because he can yell at it. And it fills some dead air when he doesn't say anything.
You have arrived at your destination.
It gives him something to like play off of, if you will. That's the only reason why he keeps
That's
it.
what we're
Holy shit.
If you remember Bob.
Speaking of
Okay,
keeping
Here
it,
we go.
dude,
So, okay. it's
Space
in the lobby here.
Cowboy Media with 20
Where is it?
gifted.
Right there. So
Member
we have to back
bonded.
into it. Okay, we have to back into
That's,
it to pick it up.
uh,
Ooh, I don't know if I like
thank you.
this. Oh boy. This guy's watching us. Oh, I don't like that either. This guy's watching
I
us.
like how he goat laughed when I goat laughed. Thank you, thank you.
Oh,
Big
boy.
ups. Enjoy
First
20
time we're
of
trying
you.
it from this perspective. Oh man.
Get hype. We're getting lit. We're super chill. Very hype environment.
Wow, I did it. I did it without changing the camera's perspective. Wow, as if I was really in the truck. That was pretty
Whoa.
impressive. I've impressed
Whoa,
myself.
dude. I impressed myself. He just went straight back into it.
I did it
It's
without
pretty good.
All right.
All right.
Goldie FX, thank you for a $5 Canadian super
Look at this
chat.
bait.
They said, just stumbled upon your stream. I'm a fan from back in the day. Didn't watch you since late 2015. What's new? Are you married with kids? Best wishes. I am married, no kids. I live in Washington now. I did live in Washington in 2015 as well. I moved here in 2014. So I'm in the same spot. But as you can see, things have changed dramatically. I am actually healthier now than I used to be. I'm 10 years older and actually
my
in better
God.
physical condition, which is great. I take care of myself better. My setup's better. I'm doing pretty good for myself. So, yeah, all things considered, I would say life is great. It's good to see it. Thank you for the super chat. Just trying to see a little conversion here, Canadian to USD. So your super chat, which was
This is
$5
so
Canadian,
annoying.
is $3.64 USD. So thank you for that. Let's get that added to
Oh, we're
our
live.
for the night.
Very cool.
19, right? So we're at 22. Awesome. King Ferb says, oh, here's a tip. If you're in a hurry and you're doing a stop sign, drive into the other lane and you won't get a ticket. Yeah, but you might hit a car. Like, what the heck are you saying to do? What kind of advice is that, King Ferbs? Come on, man. Don't take people driving advice like that. You're out of your mind.
What?
What? It says crash? What? It says I crashed. Did you guys see or hear me crash?
Let's see.
What? Ah, man, don't take people driving advice like that.
His
your mind.
trailer probably hit these cars on the right because he's turning. Why did it just skip ahead?
Is that King Ferbs?
Yeah,
Come on,
his
man.
trailer hit these cars that are
Advice like that.
parked here.
You're out of your mind.
Aw?
What? It says crash?
What? You could see the car.
It says I
The
crashed.
alarm
Did
went
you guys
off.
see or hear me crash?
Yeah, alright, dude.
I don't know about that.
Very cool. Very good driver. Maybe this is why he doesn't drive on the highway.
Turn left.
His reason of I can't because
maybe
of
the
my
trailer's
bad back
huge.
is really stupid.
You know what? I should look at the trailer, shouldn't
Maybe
I? I
he's
don't know
just
how big
terrible
this
at
thing is.
driving. We've seen him play video games. We've seen him play
Oh
GTA.
God, it's huge. No wonder I hit something.
Yeah,
I
idiot.
must have sideswiped something. I didn't realize this thing is so huge. Oh God. So I gotta make wide ass turns then.
Yeah, Maximus.
Oh man.
Dude, you're you're driving a truck. I would assume you would have to make wider turns.
It's gonna be a pain.
You ever been to an area where a bunch of
Keep
trucks
right.
go
And then exit right.
and drop off cargo? You see,
I'm
the
gonna have to
stop
make
lines there are
real
further
wide
back.
turns.
Oh my god.
Yeah, look.
That was not even a wide turn.
This thing is crazy.
It's pretty good. I'm gonna rewind it because then it gives me more content. I have to make really wide turns.
exit right.
And he doesn't make a wide turn. Look at this.
I'm gonna have to make
Exit right.
real wide turns.
Nice wide turn,
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah, I have to turn way wide with this thing. Oh.
This is why he keeps
All right, so
losing
we're gonna have to
money.
always go to the opposite lane when we make turns with this delivery. I don't know how confident I feel about this. Hopefully it's a lot of highway driving.
Big up
There's just
Space
a lot of
Cowboy
curved side
Media.
streets.
Thank
We're
you
gonna
for
have
the
some
20
problems
bomb
here.
and for joining. Welcome to
All right,
the Mouth
so
Droolas.
we got Dark Maggot, 48 months, as a super
Whoa.
supporter of DSP Gaming on
I'm
YouTube,
going to
earning
beg.
the Emerald Crown. I hope you're enjoying it, Dark Maggot. Thank you so much for 4 years of support here on YouTube. I appreciate you. It's good to have you here tonight. Ree's Wild with a $3 super chat says, much respect for you, brother. Wreck too much more.
Okay, we're
And
going live.
a faster speed. This thing is so humongous. I guess we'll find out.
Why are we looking at the floor almost? He's playing this like a Call of Duty. He's like aiming at the floor. Why are we driving like this?
All right, get to that speed, the cruise control speed. Almost there. Okay, we'll do it.
Let's put him in the
All
seat.
right, 58, cruise control.
Look
Now
at
I
him
can
go.
drink.
He's
Oh, is that a
driving.
cop next to me? Holy shit, there's a cop right next to me. Oh, God, I gotta
Alright.
be careful.
Get her
Right
done.
there.
Get her done.
So technically, when you have a wide load or a long, extra long trailer, you're supposed to stay in the right lane at all times, are you not? Is that not the rule of thumb? That when you're a trucker and you have a big load,
Bro
you're supposed
drives
to be
like
in the
H
right
is
lane at
about
all
to fall
times?
asleep. LMAO.
I thought it was.
Yeah, he's a little bit
Boy, they were not kidding about no
low
stick drift.
energy.
Look.
Not really.
Oh, I gotta get over.
But yeah, thank
They
you.
were not kidding about no
Space
stick
Cowboy
drift.
Media.
This
For the
thing
tip.
it maintains perfectly straight. Look, I'm not touching nothing.
Why would there be stick drift? It's a brand
This
new
controller is
controller.
perfectly straight. Now the road is curving, so I have to turn. But wow, yeah, this is a great Hall effect controller. My second week using it.
He's falling for the marketing scheme. I've heard Hall Effect more in the past
Side
week
there.
watching his streams than I have in my entire life. Because it's something on the back of the
Trucks are always
box,
supposed to be
and
in the right lane,
he
so
just
it's
keeps
perfect.
saying it.
So always at all times. What's funny is
Hall
remember,
effect.
I think you told me that previously on a previous week, and I was like, then why is that truck right there in the left lane? And everyone was like, whoa, why is he? He's not obeying the law. Shit. Distracted driving. White Claw driving, baby. So,
Okay.
oh, what's up, Cracker Jack?
It makes
Good
it
evening.
super
How are you,
awkward.
man? Good to see you. So, for everyone here tonight, I hope you've heard the news. If not, here's the news. This Thursday is the launch of the Switch 2. I am getting the Switch 2. I just don't know when because it's being delivered to my home, okay? Because of that, I'm doing a marathon all day long. I'm going to be unpacking and
You've already
showing
heard
off the
this.
Switch 2 here with my setup, you know, in-depth, close-up, you know, full HD, showing you all the features of it. Basically, I have a ton of accessories. I showed them off on my podcast this morning. We're going to be testing with the Switch 2, including screen cases, or screen covers, cases, the wheel accessory, a charging dock,
Accessory.
stuff like that, like a ton of stuff we're going to try with the Switch 2. And then, I almost wrecked again. And then, we're actually going to play Mario Kart World all day. And my goal is to try to get Rainbow Road unlocked by the end of the marathon. So, dependent on when the Switch 2 arrives, will depend how far we can get towards our goal of trying to
Truffle
unlock Rainbow
butter.
Road. All right. So
I guess you're right,
the
dude.
thing is, it's going to be a fun
I didn't
day.
think of that.
I'm going to be drinking all day when I hit support goals.
Whoa.
So usually these marathons I get pretty inebriated with shots and stuff, and I'm gonna be trying to play
Who are
Mario
you?
Kart.
Who are you? Who are you? Aren't you
It's
married?
gonna be a fun day. I'm gonna be drinking all day when I hit support goals. So usually these marathons I get pretty inebriated with shots and stuff, and
You
I'm
are
gonna be
so
trying
cringe.
to play Mario
You are
Kart
so
during
cringe,
that.
man.
It should be pretty
Usually I get pretty drunk when I drink.
interesting.
Okay,
so I hope
Becky,
that you'll
you
join me
fucking
Thursday all day long. That's June 5th, this coming
attention whore.
Thursday. I'll be doing a Switch 2
Slur.
marathon. I'm actually calling it the Rainbow Road Rush here on DSP Gaming. I hope
Man.
you'll join me if you can.
Married
It should be a pretty
43-year-old.
special one. I've never actually done
I
a
get pretty
themed
drunk when I
marathon
drink.
towards the launch of
Thanks.
something like this before. So this is going to be a first time challenging fun thing to do. If you enjoy me chilling with you guys while we drive here in Truck Sim every week while I drink White Claw, this will be right up your alley. Okay? Cool. Well, the good news is I think this is going to be a straightforward job. It looks like it's going to be just driving on highways or freeways. This is a
Whoa.
freeway.
It's like the whole game is
For
that or
most of the
something.
job, it looks like.
It's weird.
Probably near
I
the
didn't-
end, we'll
I
have to
didn't
get
know
off the
that.
freeway, and that'll be a pain in the
What game
ass.
are we playing?
Because this is such a wide load. But outside of that, as long as I don't wreck again, hopefully I make a lot of money.
It's
Sadly,
cat.
I lost $700.
Ah, it's cat.
How was dinner? Vietnamese comrade? It was all right.
Very
It was
wide
homemade
load.
turkey tacos.
No. He already answered that question too. Turkey tacos.
I
He
wonder,
drives so
is there
bad.
actually a wheel and pedal set that would work with the Switch 2? I wonder.
What?
Probably not. Although they are saying that anything that would have worked with Switch 1 should technically work with Switch 2.
Okay, I don't.
But it won't have all the features. Like, for example, the Switch 2 has a bunch of new buttons on it. And they're saying, obviously,
bunch of
if
new
you have
buttons.
a controller that used to work on Switch 1,
A
it's
bunch
not
of
gonna
new
have those
buttons
features.
is
like
one
this controller
button.
I'm using, the G5 Pro V2, works with Switch 1 as long as you use the wireless adapter that it came with. So maybe I'll be able to use this with my Switch 2 to play Mario Kart.
A bunch of new
I'll have
buttons.
to try it. Game Boy, how are you tonight? He says, is there a difference between a freeway and a highway? Freeway is usually...
I don't care. I don't care, Dora. Please
below.
stop.
That's why it's highway. And typically highway
This is a stream for fucking toddlers,
Connecticut had
bro.
about 4
Oh
lanes
my god.
in general.
Do you know the difference
No,
between
Kino
a
Entry with the
freeway
first
and
sub
a
of the day.
highway?
Well, I take that back. First sub of the night, we did have a couple subs back earlier today. Thank you, No Kino Entry. Let's get you on the leaderboard here. Appreciate that. That gets us up to $30 of support tonight.
Yeah, he's probably wrong about it. I think he said a highway typically is like in a tunnel, or there's like a overpass. I don't know. He said
I'm
something
also
like
being
that.
told, which I didn't even
I
know
don't care.
this. I'm being told that freeway.
Oh yeah, he got it wrong.
Implies that it's always going to be toll free. There would never be a toll on a freeway, hence freeway. Get
Yeah.
it? So, yeah, that's cool. So basically, what
So
I'm
whatever
driving
he
on right now,
said
you would never
was
charge me
wrong,
to drive on
basically.
the road, but a highway, there might be a toll booth or something on it. I did not know that. That's
I did not know that.
information.
Why
for
the
me.
okay? Why the fuck, dude? Okay, he was trying to answer the question of the difference between a freeway and a highway, and then started talking as if he knew what it was, and then gets corrected and says, "Wow, I didn't know that. Why did you try to answer it, you dumbass? You just can't help yourself. You just can't help yourself. He's got to know everything." He's got to give an answer for everything, even if he doesn't know. He doesn't know what he's talking about? Yeah, I'm just going to say some shit. I don't even care to go back and
See,
hear
I
what
would
he
think when
said.
you're on a freeway,
We already know
you
it's
generally
stupid.
want lower speed limits because it's more narrow. It's only 2 lanes. There's not a lot of room to maneuver. At least when you're on a highway, typically there's more lanes. You would think, oh, they should have a higher speed limit because there's more time to adjust or maneuver for something. But I don't necessarily know if that's actually the case.
All right. So he doesn't know anything. He doesn't know anything. He
Well, good. We
assumed
still
it was
have
a higher speed limit.
A little over half a tank of gas. We're not tired at all.
Man,
So
dude.
we're good right now.
You get it? This is the difference. You get it, right? Why are you seeking validation if you are telling me what it
Sharp
is?
turn here.
Oh, I
Not
didn't
really
know
sharp,
that.
but-
All right, dude. Fuck you.
Too. Wind Waker I love. I played the HD version of Wind Waker. I never played the original. And when I played the HD version for you guys years ago, I loved the game. I really like the music. I like the open world sea where you can see like things off in the distance. You got to figure out what they are and you sail up to them and they look really cool. I'm sure any new edition they have would probably have better draw distance and stuff too. Maybe I would play that. I don't think
What?
Soul Calibur 2 just because
The
it doesn't
draw
have
distance
online
wasn't
play,
bad.
right?
What are you talking about?
So without online play, all you could do with Soul
Fuck.
Calibur 2 is like, you know, play through the arcade mode, or maybe there'd be like a short campaign.
Oh.
but I don't know.
He thinks
I
the
don't think Soul
Switch
Calibur 2
2
would be that good.
Wind Waker GameCube emulation will have better draw
$2
distance.
super chat. He says my Switch is scheduled to arrive Wednesday.
What?
I keep checking, and mine just keeps saying guaranteed on the 5th. That's all it says. Guaranteed on the 5th. So no updates past that. So I don't know yet. Maybe I'll get an update tomorrow or Tuesday or Wednesday. That'd be great to know ahead of time. But it looks like I'm getting no heads up yet. Yes, this marathon is this Thursday, June 5th, Cracker Jacks, for the launch of the Switch 2. Do I like to drive in real life? I enjoy driving as long as the ride is relaxing. Like,
What the
my
fuck?
wife and I like to drive out. There's a road that we could take that takes us out past a bunch of farms, and we can see, like, horses and livestock.
Oh, so he doesn't
and
like
the
other
area is
people
nice
on the
and clean
road?
out there.
I mean,
That's
fair
what we
enough,
like
but
to do. I don't like heavy city driving. I do not like highway driving. I would prefer just more relaxed driving.
Yeah.
I don't drive a ton because, number one, everything that I need is near me, so I don't really have to drive that far to really do much. And number two, because I used to have a severe back injury, that
the back
actually would be
injury.
messed up. Like,
The
for example,
phantom pain.
it was a severely herniated
What?
disc in my dick. There, a severely herniated disc. There you go.
All
A
right.
severely herniated disc in my lower back. And what would happen is, if it tweaked, my right leg sometimes would actually tighten up, and I would either get shooting pain or shooting numbness. Now, because of that, when I was on the highway, what would happen if, oh my God, all of a sudden I need to react to something fast, and then my back tweaks? Or
Wait,
even
why
if
would
I'm not
his
reacting
leg
to
hurt
anything,
if
my
his
back
back hurts?
I could hit the pedal by accident. I could numb up and not feel the pedal and not know if I'm pushing it. So it would
You
make me
fucking
very, very
stupid.
nervous with highway driving.
Okay.
In fact, one of the times
Wow.
that
So he basically scared himself
wow,
into...
he almost clobbered me, and that's totally his fault. 100%. That would have been his problem. But of course, they would have probably hit me with a fee, claiming that I did something wrong. Now get the fuck out of my way, bitch. There, I did. I
Oh,
fucking
nerves?
bullied him
Yeah,
out
I
of the way.
guess.
What an asshole.
But he had a herniated disc. It was his vertebrae.
Anyway,
Anyway.
so yeah, the last time that I drove on the highway was many years ago. I was on the way to the doctor.
Yeah, I don't
to
believe any of
receive an
this.
injection in
I
my
don't believe
lower
any
back
of his
for my
back injury bullshit.
So
I
this
don't
was probably late
believe
2010s, or excuse me, late 2000s, or really early 2010s. I can't remember. And I started to have pain. I started to have numbness, and I ended up having like a panic attack in the car. And I had to
What?
pull over on the highway to basically compose myself
Wow.
so that I could actually get back to like normalcy and finish the drive. And after that, I was like, I'm not doing this again. Now, since then, my back has gotten better. I haven't had any major problems with my back in about 7 years, 8
Okay,
years.
so I actually didn't know this. He never actually got back pain from driving on the highway ever. He just is scared of that happening, and he keeps telling himself that it could happen. It's kind of like how he gives himself excuses to not do certain things. That's just another thing that he gives himself an excuse not to do.
Probably. So it's much
Because
better
he was
now,
on the
but
highway, and it
I
didn't
don't put
hurt.
myself at that
He just
risk,
got
you know,
scared.
There's no point when everything is in easy
on,
driving
man.
distance from me.
Face your
why
fears.
drive on
That
the
could be
highway
a
and chance
powerful
that something
moment.
could happen. So I just don't.
Yeah.
So there you go.
So there you go.
Tizwaz, how you doing tonight, man? Tizwaz, 40
I
months
think
as
he
a
just
member.
farted, by the way.
Thank you so much tonight, man. Tizwaz,
Maybe not.
40 months
I
as
think
a
that was the
member.
game.
Thank you so much. Thing that very slowly.
Oh, how did you injure your back? This is a
How
bait.
did I injure my back? I don't know.
I don't know.
It was just something that very slowly happened over time. Okay? It wasn't,
Oh, nice lie.
oh, I had an injury that was serious in sports or a car accident or I fell and broke my back.
Holy shit, that's insane for him to say.
Fine. Okay? It wasn't, oh, I had an injury that was serious in sports or a
He has said that it was flag football that gave him this back injury in the past, by the way. That is something he said.
car accident or
Car accident is also a reason that he gave in the past for why he has the back injury.
I fell and broke my back. Nothing like that. Just
Fell and broke my back. I don't think that's one of them.
over time, my lower back just started to hurt more and more and more. And eventually, it got so bad with shooting pain and numbness that I went to the doctor.
Wow.
Got an x-ray. X-ray showed nothing, so they did an MRI, and they said, oh my lord, your disc is about to burst, You absolutely need to make lifestyle changes
Like
and
May
start treating
1st.
it right now, or you have serious problems.
I like how the lifestyle changes conveniently
What's up,
ended
baby?
up
Hello, good
being
evening. How
do
are you,
nothing.
man?
Don't drive.
Would I consider playing Battlefront 2 now? No, I can't play Battlefront 2 now. I'm juggling too many games as it is.
Okay. How exciting. We're playing this instead. That's
And Kless,
great.
although I can hear, okay, I can bypass the way station. Good. Don't have to stop for it. That's
Yeah,
great.
I always thought
Why
it
is
was
this truck
great
driving so
how
slow?
DSP
I hit my
conveniently
brakes. I was
got his
wondering
back
why this truck is
injury,
driving so dang slow.
and the back injury, the solution
anyway,
was
Kless, I see what you're
to
saying
just
there,
get everyone to do
but
everything for you.
No, I'm
Get
not
your
gonna
parents
talk
to
about how I'm
paint your
getting my
house.
Switch. As I've said many times,
Get your
these
friends to
idiotic
drive
people
you
on
to
the internet who
tournaments.
wanna mess
Uh-oh,
with me.
hold up. I'm missing some gold dust.
Anyway, Kless, I see what you're saying there, but no, I'm not going to talk about how I'm getting my Switch. As I've said,
Kless says, will you one day reveal the trials and tribulations you had to deal with for ordering the Switch a second time?
I see what you're saying there, but no, I'm not going to talk about how I'm getting my Switch. As I've said many times, these idiotic people on the internet who want to mess with me would like nothing rather than to ruin everything that I've planned. So I'm not going to talk about the Switch 2 and obtaining it and all of that. I'm just not.
Wow.
Okay?
You want to know how he obtained it?
Cool.
The Walmart order, only
I mean,
one of
after
them
the
got
fact, I will,
canceled.
but I'm not going to talk about it right now.
He ordered 2 Switches, and one of them got canceled.
Yeah, I
That's
don't know
it.
why that
That's how he
truck was
got it.
driving so slow, and I had to slam on my brakes. That was
Whoa,
stupid.
crazy story. Can't wait for the lie that he tells in like 2 years.
Now I got to put it back into cruise control once I get faster.
That'll be very exciting.
I had to repair my truck and stuff. Remember that? We wanted to get paint and parts and everything. So first I had to drive to the shop to do that.
Oh, man. What was I saying? Oh, yeah.
And then
Invisible
I had to
mute, thank you.
repaired after the fact, so.
They didn't suggest to
Oh,
do
you mean
back
after I get the Switch? I will tell you all
exercises
about it after I get the Switch. How
and
about
inject steroids into your back.
that? I just can't
No.
have anyone messing with me.
The solution was instead to do nothing. Sit on your ass,
I'm doing good.
get
MVL,
people to
right?
drive you to
Happy, right?
tournaments,
Good
get
that you're
other
doing well.
people to help you lift everything, make your parents paint your
MVL always did
house.
a $2 super chat. He says, can't wait
Don't
for the
drive
Switch
on the
to
highway.
2. Nothing like a new fresh
Don't do
console
anything.
unboxing.
Don't exert
Now I
any
actually
sort
have
of
stuff to
effort
do
at all,
about it. I don't
ever.
think I ever really have. Like those other unboxings I used to do were always so crude and low quality, blurry and everything. Now I finally have a full HD setup to do it, dual cameras and everything. It's gonna be pretty cool actually. I'm very excited to get the Switch 2 this week and do that launch with all of you. And of course to try all these accessories. I'm gonna be right here. I'll put it
That
down on
shit
this
must have
table,
been
and
so
I'll try all the
annoying. Oh
accessories
my
on 'em.
god.
See
I
if
can't
you
even
fit,
imagine
not,
being a
see
friend
if
of
I got it,
his.
the price and everything.
I'm sorry. I'm talking over him because he's saying the same shit he said in the morning. He's
Like
gonna
after
do
yourself, you're on Switch 2,
accessories.
get it.
Imagine being his friend in the early 2000s with that back
Narwhal Gaming,
injury,
I've explained that a million
and
times.
then
I'm
near
not
his
repeating
YouTube time. What are we saying? Who are we responding to?
It doesn't not.
Narwhal
Like, I
Gaming.
got it, the price and
Can you
everything.
talk about
guys
what
know
made you
something like that
decide
yourself,
not to
you're on
do
Switch 2,
DSP
get it.
Tries It Cologne? This is the response.
Narwhal Gaming, I've explained that a million times. I'm not repeating myself. I've
got
never been a
bullied.
hitchhiker. I've actually, I don't think I've ever actually
He
seen
got
a hitchhiker.
bullied into not
And I
doing
used to drive all
Cologne.
the time, like going to tournaments and stuff for Street Fighter in the 2000s.
Oh,
I drove
great.
frequently. I don't think I ever saw a legit
Yeah.
hitchhiker like on the side of the road trying to get it. Oh shit! Oh man! I don't think I ever saw a hitchhiker on the side of the road trying to get a ride. So, well,
Shit.
there
Ooh,
was
the
another
Chupacabra.
$700.
Hey, good for you, man. Thank you for giving us that information. Good for you, though. I'm glad
Another
it's good now.
$700. Damn it!
What was I saying? Oh, yeah. This dude was driving to tournaments and stuff, and he was relying on other people. He was sitting on forums begging people to drive him, like, across the country, basically. And then Rambo had to help him,
Alright, so I can
like,
get
carry
back-
all of his bags to
We're
every
actually
hotel that they went
two-thirds of the way
to.
done with the job already.
He had to do everything. All of the driving. He had to be on camera, suffering this
Alright, so
dude's
speed.
jokes,
There we go.
carry all the bags, do everything. And he just got to sit
Kless,
there.
I think the reason people want you to try Soul Calibur 2
And the best part of that is that when they would show up to hotels and DSP was recording, he was always like, "Oh, we're so tired. Oh, we're going to grab a bite to eat. We're so hungry and tired." That was a long trip. All he did was lay in the back seat. Literally. He would lay in the back seat for his back.
regarded as the best.
No,
Moving close to
DSP.
I played it back in the day. I played Soul Calibur 1, Soul Calibur 2. Well, first of all, I played Soul Edge, Soul Blade, Soul Calibur 1.
Could you imagine
Soul Calibur
this
2.
fuck?
I played them all. I
After
really
you
did.
drove
I
for
mean,
like
even
8
though I
hours
did
straight?
It was in arcades back in the day.
Oh, I'm
and
so
a lot of the
tired.
home versions as well
Oh,
I played. So I definitely played it.
That was
Wasn't
a
Soul
long
Calibur 2
trip.
The one that had Darth Vader on the Sony edition. and then it had, I'm trying to remember the exclusive characters. I think it was Darth Vader on the Sony edition. What did the Xbox one have? So there was an Xbox version, a PS2 version, and a Nintendo version?
Okay.
That was Soul Calibur 4? No. Soul Calibur 4 had Yoda, did it not? Soul Calibur 4 was Yoda on Xbox, and it had, or am I wrong there? Which one had Master Chief? Wait, that was Dead or Alive. I remember that. Master Chief in a fighting game was pretty funny.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Okay. So it was Soul Calibur 4? Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Wasn't it Link? Link was in it? That's what it was. Link was the Nintendo exclusive character. I remember.
For now?
I would consider it, but, you know, there's not going to be any joysticks or anything, probably, for a bit for Switch 2. And I'm a stick player. Uh-oh.
Why are we getting a joystick? Why the fuck is he gonna buy another
stick player in fighting
joystick?
games?
Dude, he's already hinting at another joystick that he's gonna buy.
I remember correctly. Kless says, yes, it was Link for GameCube and Spawn on PlayStation 2. I thought I remember. I gotta blow my nose now because I sneezed. Hold on, guys.
Alright, thanks, Becky. Step away, mute the mic. I gotta go. He can't just do it. He's gotta announce that he's going. Thank you. Thank you for announcing everything that you do ever. God. I think the biggest thing that I dislike about DSP and his night streams, and specifically his gameplay streams, is that he gives you a back in the day. He can't just answer what made his back hurt. He then needs to explain before telling you that the history of the back injury, how it happened,
back
when
and
it
I'm
started,
getting the
how
full
it started,
So listen to this.
what his mom
It
said, what the
was
doctor
Link
said.
was on the GameCube version of
Holy
Soul
fuck,
Calibur 2.
man. It's just to fill the
Heihachi
dead
was
air.
in the Sony version of Soul Calibur 2 on PlayStation 2, so he's a Tekken character. And then Spawn was on the Xbox version of Soul Calibur 2, which was for like, why was Spawn
Yeah,
tied to
Super
Xbox?
Zelda.
That's actually odd.
Super
heck?
odd.
Like, I get it. Tekken was on all the Sony consoles. Why the heck was Spawn attached to Xbox? That's weird.
I don't know, dude. Maybe there was a
excuse
Spawn
me.
game
Okay,
on Xbox.
let's continue.
Who knows? Was there? If there was, I gotta play that.
Have I ever tried gunning it over speed bumps? In real life, no. I don't want to destroy the shocks and stuff on my car.
No.
Why would I do that? I don't want to wreck my no.
There
Wow,
was?
actually, like
Oh,
the
there
lighting
you go.
right now, it's pretty realistic. Like, that's what the lighting looks like when you're actually in a tunnel and the lights are over you and it
Whoa.
flashes through your car. That was pretty neat. Sucks I've already lost $1,400 on this job. Damn it.
Damn, man.
What's funny is it shows absolutely no damage to the vehicle.
What?
Are we getting off here?
You were hitting the trailer on things.
No, we're staying on the highway.
Keep left.
Okay, we're staying on the highway.
He didn't even look in the lane before turning.
When is my wheel controller arriving? I haven't ordered one yet. Like I said, I
Bag,
ordered a
nice.
wheel and pedal set. I'm going to do driving stuff on PC if we hit the goal of support tonight. But we've got a ways to go, as you guys can see. We have to hit it tonight, and then I will commit to that.
Exit right.
Boy, I'm very hype.
That was close.
Hype ass chill stream. The chillest stream on
Way too fast
YouTube.
here. We gotta make a left turn. Yeah, I gotta.
It's
slow
so
down.
chill we gotta turn the snow back on.
Whoa, what is this weird turn? This is a sharp turn. And I got a wide load, so I gotta be careful how I turn here.
No, it's
And there's a
cat.
cop. I turned fine, luckily. Didn't hit anyone. Right in front of the cop.
Get ready to turn right.
I will.
Turn right.
Oh, man. Didn't he promise music in this when he hit the goal one day? I could have sworn he did. I could have sworn he promised to play music during this game on one of the streams that he did. If he hit the goal.
Wide load, look out.
Why
Not
do we
wide
never
load,
get
long
that?
load. What do they call it when you have the long carriage on your truck? There's a word for it, right? It's not wide load. What's the word for it?
Turn left.
The long carriage.
We're in Everett, Washington right now. We're almost done. Wow, the job's about to be completed. Nice. oversized load. There you go. Oversized load. Right, and they would probably tag it and be like, oh, wide turns, beware. Stuff like that, I bet. So this is cool. We'll do the job. Once it's
Keep
done,
right.
we can go right to a
Then
gas
turn right.
station, sleep, and get gas, and we can get ready for our next job.
Turn right.
Love the cat jokes.
I don't really want to mess with right on red and get into a car accident. Skyheart. Really? Skyheart, with the throwback to over a year ago, he says we got to bring back the Gold Grind song. Or Gold Grind song, excuse me. Gold Grind. Remember that song, anyone?
I don't.
No? Who wants some Gold Grind song
No, please.
to return?
Why did you do this?
the
He didn't do
stream.
a wide turn. Oh, he almost hit the lamppost. Holy shit. That was close, dude. He didn't even notice. I don't understand why he's always looking to the right. Oh, he just moved it a little bit. We're always looking down and right.
Looks like we got to do like a U-turn. over
Let me
there.
get my
Yeah, we do.
jacket on.
All right, Determined. Let's see ya. What are you going to do with the jacket?
Like a roundabout
Thank you
or
for the tip.
something?
Is this a reference that I'm not getting?
Whoa!
I hope not.
What are we doing here? This is so odd. This road is weird. So we're going over a bridge.
Okay, we're
and
commenting
we're gonna
on
have
the
to do a U-turn.
weird
Well, How are we
road.
gonna do that? It just looks so odd. I hope I get off the right thing
You're not
here.
doing a U-turn. You're going on a
Says
like a
keep right.
roundabout kind of thing. Not really, but
Okay, I'm gonna keep right.
what's a Tevin sound effect?
Okay, we did the right thing. This is gonna turn us all the way around now.
Sorry, Determined. No, I scammed you.
Turn left.
Fuck you, you dumb fucking retard. Thank you, Michael. I will shut that out in a sec. Sorry, I gotta concentrate on the game right now. You're having me do this weird U-turn style thing here.
U-turn style thing.
Using
You basically gave him a shout out.
with
It's
a
just a
giant
super
load,
sticker.
oversized load.
Sorry, guy
There.
who sent a super sticker. I will shout it out soon, guy. The tractor channels didn't exist. Do I think DSP would have phased out and died a long time ago? Maybe?
Is there?
Yeah, I'll commit. I'll say yeah.
Turn right.
I will.
Actually,
Thank
I don't
you.
know. I don't actually know. That's a good question.
A wide load, so I gotta be careful. What just happened?
I gotta like think about that.
Turn
Huh?
right.
Whoa, what a game bug.
I'm still here for the record. I don't know what just happened. That was very bizarre.
Finally, we are here.
Alright, let's milk it for all it's worth. Damn, that's a good question. I gotta think about that. Because I'm thinking of like when he started 2017 and did like the tax drama and tried to make everyone feel bad for
All right,
him.
we're just gonna pull it right in.
And it worked,
straight
even
in.
though there were a bunch of people laughing at him and making detractor videos and shit.
Right over
So
there.
it's like, I guess people would have fallen for it.
Jacket cuz, cold face emoji. We're so chill my
Oh.
it was late lol.
Hey, I got you. We out you. Thank you, Determined.
No, I never
get
listened to
it.
music
Thank
when
you,
at
thank you.
tournaments because I
That's
wanted
it.
to hear the game.
Oh, what? Music?
No, I never listened to music when at tournaments because I wanted to hear the game.
Oh, at tournaments. What about for this game? What about for Truck Sim? Do you have to focus on the game for Truck Sim? I actually like playing Truck Sim sometimes. Listening to like a fucking audiobook or something. I don't know. We can't do anything though. We have to just sit in silence and then say, what a weird road.
I guess they want me to straighten out slightly.
Yeah, you could have just
Oh,
kept
there we go.
going.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Nice.
We're
All
chill
right.
as
I mean,
fuck,
the
dude.
bummer was 2 accidents, one of which I didn't even see. Right. All right. So, dang, almost level 8. Almost level 8. Made 9,800 bucks. Got some good experience. That's cool. I think for now, let's just hit continue because I think what I want to do is I want to go to the gas station and I want to sleep.
Yeah, I've been
then
seeing
I
that
do the next
duty
job. I don't want to
gives
go right
money
to the
to
next
DSP.
job and then I run out on the way.
It's pretty funny, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, so we got some shout outs
Maybe
here.
It just seems
We
weird.
got, well, let's see here. It was Michael. Michael did a $5 super sticker over here. Thank you, Michael.
Thanks, dude.
That gets us up to 39
gonna
bucks
beg.
of support.
He's gonna beg. It's a slow stream so far.
Very
He's gonna
nice.
beg.
I think that's it, right? I didn't miss anything so far tonight. I don't think so. Nope.
That's
still
a good
no
question,
Kino
Papa
entries. Our
Polecat.
one person who supported over on Kick.
I think it's because he keeps hitting things, so he keeps
Guys?
losing money.
First delivery done. We made some money.
Oh, now guys. We got a guys.
Guys,
Guys?
first delivery done. We made some money.
He's
Well,
like
we're gonna
Captain
go
America.
and Rest up. Get some gas before we pick our next job. It just makes sense to do
Avengers, assemble. Guys, please tip me.
so, right? Game Boy, no, I never heard that theory. Again, I didn't listen to music in tournaments because I wanted to hear the games. No, I never had a Virtual Boy, but I did try one at a Blockbuster Video once, and it gave me a headache right away. Like within 15 minutes of playing the game, I got a headache. FMK Films has gifted a sub tonight over on Kick. Thank you, FMK.
Yeah,
I
Papa
appreciate your
Polecat, I
support.
saw that.
Thank you, thank you.
I saw that. I read through it. I was just
So now we're up to
interested, I
$44
guess.
of support out of our 150 goal. Thank you, guys. All right. All right, let's now take a look at the map. World map. We are right down the street from a gas station. So let's go to the gas station. Let's get gas. Let's sleep.
Oh, man.
Let's do that first. You did it for the momentum? Well, thank you. FMK Films. Let's keep that momentum going. All right, guys?
Here it
let's
is.
go.
Here it is.
FMK Films. That we want that to hit that goal tonight so that we can be doing we can be getting that wheel and pedal. I'm going to eBay. Which we'll look at together, you know, once we hit the goal.
Right on cue.
Maybe even on the podcast tomorrow. I'll look it up. Yeah. I'm definitely going to need your guys' suggestions for what I should do for a wheel and pedal set. I don't know how much I should invest in it. I don't know if it's worth it or not. Again, my setup too might limit me with how they're used. I don't know.
Oh, Tevin's live. I get to watch him play this later.
Turn left.
Good.
Watch
Good
him.
news
Watch
is we no
him
longer have
play
an
it.
insanely long wide load.
Let's go. My lord.
Nothing out there. Let's go. Go get gas and sleep. Thank you. Your future stepdad just dropped a bomb of subs, and I got a tip. I'll check it out in a second. Let's get to the gas station, then I'll check these contributions out. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, I think it's really funny that he's begging for a wheel
thank
that he
you,
doesn't
guys.
even want.
right.
He started the stream off by
And turn
complaining
left.
about it. He said driving a wheel is uncomfortable, and he's not going to enjoy it as much. And that he
Here?
might not
Or
even
the
have
next one?
space
That's the
for a
motel.
pedal,
We're
and
going
he
to the
can't
gas
even
station.
clip it to the desk.
Further up.
The desk that's in front of him.
Right here.
So he's going to get this wheel and then turn it into a giant bag. Because he's either not going to be able to use it,
Here we
he's
are.
going to complain that it's uncomfortable, he's going to act like a victim. It's just going to be one massive cycle of begging and victimization and like attempted
And
manipulation.
fill her up. Here we go.
That's all it's going to be.
And we'll go get some rest.
So you think it's bad now, it'll get worse.
Okay, and now where's the bed? I thought. Oh crap! It was right next door, right?
New toy
Like
though, yeah,
literally,
you're
it's
right.
one, I think it's one.
Obviously.
We're in the lot here. It's directly to my right. Okay. Just happened. Oh, okay. I paid the gas. I thought I wrecked again. I think this is where they sleep, right there. Wait, how do I get? Oh no. Is that where they sleep?
The
So I'm in the
zone.
wrong lot. I gotta turn around. Okay. Luckily for me, that was easy. I had space behind me.
Are we gonna say anything? We gonna talk?
Shit, it's next door. Can I just drive on the sidewalk? It's right there.
I was gonna say something earlier. I
Oh,
forgot.
there's so much traffic on this road. What is going on here?
Oh yeah, it had to do with him drinking.
I'm driving the oncoming
He
traffic.
makes it really awkward when he drinks while driving in this game
Yeah, we're good. Here's where you sleep.
because he makes it really cringe. I don't even know how to explain it. And then off stream earlier, not off
All right,
stream.
here we go.
The early stream, he was
Time to
freaking
rest.
out because someone
Okay,
said,
then we can do shout.
"Phil, aren't you worried about a slippery slope
All right.
when you
Let's take a look.
promote
So first
drinking
off,
and driving?"
your future stepdad,
Uh-oh.
5 gifted subs on Kick tonight. Thank you so much, your future stepdad. I appreciate that. Let's get that on the leaderboard.
We're gonna beg. This is gonna be a beg. Let's keep that momentum going, guys. Let's keep it going. Let's get a racing wheel.
Yoo-hoo! Now we are up to,
Watch him like the wheel,
$69
then it was all
support.
his idea.
and then there was a, let's see here.
Obviously determined with the two. That's how it works.
I got a $1 tip from someone saying
It's gonna
"Are you
magically
concerned
become
about America
cool."
becoming a white minority. Thanks for the $1 tip. Anyway. All right. We should accept the next job, right?
No way. Why did he even read it?
This is American Truck Simulator driving stream. This is not DS Politics. You're definitely on the wrong stream. You missed DS Politics by over 6 months, bro. Anyway. Okay, so jobs. So, wait, we need ones that are based off of where we are right now, which is Everett. Yes. Okay, ooh. A boat. Holy crap, this will be cool. Driving a boat, a giant boat. Let's do that. Yeah, to Colville, Washington. How far is that drive? We're basically driving all the way back across Washington State where we came that last job. But we're going to have a giant boat. All right, I think I like that idea, right? Mention the momentum and speak it into existence. All right, FMK. Let's keep that momentum going. We
No
got
way.
just about halfway to our goal right now. Let's keep it flowing. Let's get more support. Who's going to beat the top tip of the night? Who's going to be the new top super chat? And how about some memberships on YouTube, of which we have a big fat goose egg tonight? Who wants to be a member? Let's get some memberships going. And hey, if you're feeling lucky, why not just drop some more subs over on Kick? Maybe we'll get someone on there that will qualify tonight for a badge if someone's interested, but no one's mentioned it yet, so I'm not saying anything. All right, let's go over here and let's get this boat.
Time to get the job done.
And by the way, Cat agrees with me.
Oh man.
All right. The Hori force feedback control system is on sale on Amazon. It's the Rolls Royce of truck wheels.
Oh,
yeah, and how
nice.
much is it? $700?
How much was your joystick?
I'm not spending that much.
Turn right.
Does he not understand that that's
You
a
know, I was thinking
reference
spend
to
it
his
a little
joystick?
bit, like maybe a couple $100 or
Then
something.
turn right.
Not $1,000 on a wheel.
Turn right.
Okay. Somehow it's $1,000.
I'm not looking for one that has a big or a big leather seat that you sit in.
What?
It actually has an entire fake chassis for your room. You could actually hang dice from it,
Man.
and air fresheners. Has its own full-on stick shift. That's what I'm not interested in. I'm not interested in the stick shift. I just want the wheel and the pedal. That's it. Because you can see, I'm not going to do manual shift anyway.
Go straight on.
Okay. Okay. It's pretty good, I guess.
I'm going straight on. We're going to pick up this boat.
I'm so confused. I forgot what I was gonna say. Just bamboozled me.
It's
I don't even know.
$600. I'm not dropping $600 on a wheel. Sorry, that's insane. That's absolutely over the
Bro,
top.
you've made over 1,000 or $1,000.
If someone wants to donate a $600 wheel.
Oh my god. Bro, they donated
but I'm
for
not
the
spending
wheel.
$600 on it.
Okay.
That's wildly over the top crazy.
This dude
Go
sucks,
straight
man.
on.
That shit's so annoying.
Rich for my blood.
Too rich for my blood, except I am asking you for $1,000 to buy the wheel. But I can't spend less money than I earned
Go
to
straight
buy the
on.
wheel. I'm gonna buy a shitty cheap one.
I'm going straight on.
He would spend $10 if he could.
Please mind the speed limit. Turn right.
Yeah, when you hear that like guitar trucker music, that's not me. That's the game. It's whenever he pauses it. I know it's like loud, you might think it's me, but it's not.
You said it's all over now. Oh, jeez. It's pretty grim. All right. Here we go. I want that
This
boat.
music.
Here
That's
it
not
is.
me.
Time to hit the road.
Where is the boat? It's in the back over there.
Let's get some support. Guys, if you like pink trucks. Why is his truck like purple pink? Did someone ask for it? Don't tell me someone donated for that.
Damn, it's all the way in the back, huh? How am I going to get this thing out?
I think it's official.
This big,
These
that's
are
all the way in the
worse
back.
than the
I'm not gonna
Minecraft
pull it
stream.
out.
I thought the Minecraft stream was bad, but at least he's playing Minecraft.
Oh, nice. Look at this thing.
This is rough to watch.
Well, it's definitely an oversized load.
Okay. Cat? Help!
Hey!
Oh, thank you, Super Zelda. You ruined my night.
Do here.
No. Minecraft is worse. You think so? I think this is worse. I think it's funny, Minecraft, because he's so
Yo.
ass.
I'm happy we're actually doing this the right way. Backing up properly now. Okay.
Let's do
Nice. Honestly, that's not hard
Speaking
at
of
all.
nice,
Not
might
cast to
actually be
fill.
easier to
Well,
back up
that's an oversized
from a
load.
first-person perspective than it actually is from the top down perspective. In the
That
top-down
makes me
perspective, I get
cringe.
confused.
Ugh.
That's
There, it's
Cat.
like, well, if I was there, I would know exactly how to turn the
Phil.
wheel. All right.
That's
All right, so
not an
now the question
oversized
is,
load.
How do I get this out of here?
Bleh.
This thing is huge, right?
Things he never hears. Thank you, Maximus.
Pretty big, but it's actually not as wide as the
We're
last
just
one.
chilling, dude.
What's funny is it's a more valuable job. How do I get it out of here?
I can't
without
wait to
wrecking
see
it?
how many
Like, is there an
times he
exit chute in here?
crashes.
I hope
He
so.
loses so much
Dead
money
end, or
by
else I'm gonna be
crashing.
boned. I don't know how I'm gonna turn this thing around. Please tell me I can just pull out here.
What?
Looks like, yeah, looks like I can. Good.
Things Cat never hears.
Okay.
Because they don't have sex. Oh, I'm sorry I put that image in your head.
Nice. All right, well, what we're gonna do, we're gonna split the part here. So allow me to just stop, and we will pause.
As
And
Seal,
then we
I'm
will split
sorry.
the part. And when I come
That's why I
back,
do timestamps.
second half of Truck Sim.
Because
for the
I know
week,
the
and we
streams
go on
are
our
very
boat
fucking
delivery
dry
job, which actually is gonna
sometimes.
pay big money. And
So
hopefully
maybe
we'll make
there's
a lot of
something
money.
funny in the
And be able to
timestamps
put it
that
into
you
the
can
truck
click
this
on.
time.
And
But
laugh,
all right,
I
thanks,
guess.
guys. See you in the next one.
What? That's a part? Nothing happened.
Okay.
Great.
AMS says the Hori is $600, but support is up and down, and it would suck to invest in something like that. Then the game stops being supported, and you'll waste it. It's more of a novelty stream, and it'll probably eventually falter. I agree with you. Like, we've done, I think, 4 of these streams, and each stream we've hit a goal. So literally between 4 streams, we made $600. Of course, you forget about taxes and the fees that places like YouTube and everyone's taking. So technically, I haven't made $600 on Truck Sim yet. I can't drop $600 on Truck Sim, you know? Like, I was thinking
Wow.
maybe
Wait, let me hear
200.
that again. Let me hear that again. Let me hear that
The
again.
Hori is $600, but support is up and down, and it would suck to invest in something like that. Then the game, I agree with you.
I agree
Like,
with
we've
you.
done, I think, 4 of these streams, and each stream we've hit a goal. So literally,
Wait,
between
you have not done 4? He's done more than 4.
4 streams, we made $600. Of course, you forget about taxes and the fees that places like YouTube and everyone's taking.
Okay.
So technically, I haven't made $600 on Truck Sim yet. I can't drop $600 on Truck Sim, you know? Like, I was thinking maybe 200, at the most, maybe around 300 tops. But there's
Oh,
no
he
way
has
I can
done
drive
4.
$600 into a peripheral like that. That's just insanity, Okay.
Yeah, that's insanity. That's the insane part. Not asking for $600.
Okay.
Not asking for
In real
$600.
life,
That's not
you don't put
insane.
the trailer on right. You have to do a crank of shame. What does that mean? A crank of shame?
What do you think it means, man? It means you have to take it off.
King Ferb says there's a G29 and it's $300. The Logitech. Oh, I don't know about that. Okay.
You gotta uncrank it. Why are we taking wheel advice from chat? Why don't we just look it up?
I'm just gonna take another sip. I'm gonna finish this. Head downstairs. Grab. I think I'm gonna get a lemonade now. Because I've been
Okay,
having
Becky.
White Claws every week. I think I'm gonna have a lemonade. There's a couple flavors. I think we have like blue raspberry. Maybe I'll have a blue raspberry alcoholic lemonade tonight. Blackberry
like,
baby
perhaps.
blue.
Baja Blast.
Blackberry baby blue.
Baja Blast.
Think
Baja Blast.
think baby blue.
Okay,
Well, that's
Becky.
right. Emma says, especially with the whole new console that's going to be showing up and taking up a lot of your schedule. Yeah. We're going to be playing a lot of Mario Kart in the first week. After that, it'll probably calm down. It'll be a lot of online play on and off. You know, once we've seen every stage, which I'm intending to try to do during the marathon, there's not going to be that much original stuff to do but play people online, which I'm okay with. But I don't think like people are going to go crazy for Mario Kart after a few streams of it. And the thing is, that's the only game on Switch 2 right now that's not a port or a game we've already played. So really, Switch 2 will be dead for like another month until Donkey Kong comes out.
He's
Yeah.
already changed his tune. Dude, I watched him yesterday when he was threatening to wage quit Minecraft. Literally, guys, literally yesterday. He was threatening people that he would stop playing Minecraft because the Switch was coming out. So if you didn't give him money, he was going to be too busy with the Switch. And I mentioned, what games are even coming out for the Switch? That's me. It's only Mario Kart. And he was basically still saying that he was going to be busy. He can't do anything. He can't play Undertale sequel. He can't play anything else. Minecraft might get wage quit. American Truck Sim might be put on hiatus because of the Switch. And now he's saying Mario Kart is not going to last because there's only one game on the Switch and he's not going to be busy
Dead
at
for
all.
like another month until Donkey Kong. We've already
What?
streamed-
Dude.
And the thing is, that's the only game on Switch 2 right now that's not a port or a game we've already played. So really, Switch 2 will be dead for like another month until Donkey Kong comes out.
So we don't actually give a
You
shit
know?
about anything. We don't actually care about the Switch. He's just buying it because it's new.
Okay. All right, there we go. Oh, wait. Hold on one sec.
Okay, Becky.
Bogo is here tonight. Nice to see you on the road. It cuts the hat off. Like, I tried wearing my cowboy hat.
Okay, he can't wear a hat because the green screen is stupid and he won't buy a fucking green sheet to put behind him. Thank you, Brunel. Thanks, Becky, for announcing. I am going to go get a lemonade. Let me hear it because he's not here. Let's actually hear it.
Yeah.
I am going to go a lemonade,
Anyway,
a blueberry.
all right. I'll be right back. I'm just going to go get an alcoholic lemonade, which we'll try together. And then we'll have another hour of Truck Sim. I'll be right back, everybody.
Yeah, he already said that. He said that like 3 minutes before this, and then he waited 3 minutes saying nothing.
Another month. All right, they're
And then fucking says it again. God, I hate when he does that. It's gotta be the worst fucking thing he does. Announcing everything just to fill dead air. I am going to sit down and then pick up the controller, send the brain signal to my arm, and then the controller to pick it up. And I will hit the Xbox button, which will turn on the console. Like, fuck off, man. It's so fucking annoying. How has it been an hour? Time has been flying by. I'm just ultra chill. Now, guys, if you've been liking the stream, please level up your chat badge by chatting in the chat. You will get shout-outed. Shout-outed? At the end of the stream. How many hours does he have? That's what I wanted to know. Let's see. 9.3 hours.
And then I think we put the leaderboard up top, right?
Oh, man.
And then I'm bottom left, if I remember correctly.
Fuck it. I'll show you. If he's not back, I'll show you what I mean. Okay, I'll show you what I mean. With the fucking Minecraft thing. And he was saying he can't do anything. I think it was unrecorded. No. Yeah, it was unrecorded because he was threatening to wage quit. So he didn't want to record that. Oh my god, it's still here. Fuck yeah. Let's go. Let's find it. Is there a transcript? Oh, even better. Fuck yeah, let's go. I can actually do some research. Busy for the rest of the week? Yeah, here it is. Here it is. I found it.
What I want to do. Well, if we hit the support goal tonight, then I will play more Minecraft on Wednesday night. So if you guys really like Minecraft and you want an extra Minecraft stream this week before the Switch 2 launches and we get very busy, then support the stream tonight. Let's hit that goal and we'll do it on Wednesday. Now, if we don't hit it, I'll probably do something else. But I'm not sure what yet. I mean, I'm thinking about it. So
the Switch 2 hits and we're going to be very busy. I guess it's not the full thing because he said it throughout the stream.
okay.
Guys, if we don't hit the goal,
Slow says,
I am not going to play Minecraft anymore because it shows that you guys do not have interest in the Minecraft stream. God. Remember when he said he was going to the bathroom 2 times in a row? In the morning stream? Yeah.
I can see the Switch 2 launch being a disaster because the
in the
online
morning
portion
stream?
might be busted. Well, think of it this way. There is literally only one game that's a new game launching on Switch 2. And of American Truck Simulator here tonight. I am back, and I did not even know what this was because my wife had picked these out.
My dumb bitch wife.
Ice Blue Raspberry. Keep in mind you're seeing it mirrored here, but Smirnoff Ice Blue Raspberry. I used to drink Smirnoff Ice a long time ago, and I thought that Smirnoff Ice tasted pretty good. It was that it's technically not beer. It doesn't taste like beer, but it's considered beer. So this is an alcoholic lemonade, and I'm gonna taste it, see if it's any good, and go from there. I don't know if I'll have this on the regular. She bought a multi-pack that was a bunch of different flavors. I just grabbed any one, so I grabbed Blue Raspberry. We'll see if it's any good. No, I've not seen the movie Midnight Run.
All right, I can't wait for the taste test. It's going to be hype as fuck.
No, surprisingly enough, I've never had a Zima. I was aware of them, but I never tried a Zima, and now they don't exist anymore, right? You can't get them. It's interesting. Smells pretty lemony, like a pretty strong lemon.
Whoa, the
scent.
lemonade smells like lemonade? Whoa, dude. That's hype.
It tastes like blue raspberry drink to me. Like, you ever had like a blue raspberry ice pop or blue
Drinking
raspberry
female drinks out
flavored,
here. Let's
you
go.
know, icy drink? That's exactly what it tastes like soda. So that's not bad at all.
He stole Cat's drink.
Will it be too sweet? I wonder if I drink too much of it, it'll feel too sweet. Okay, on to our job. We got to deliver this boat. We have a boat to deliver. Let's go. I honestly think, and it's funny because this one's more money, dude. I feel like this might be an easier job than the last one because this one's not a super long load. It is an oversized load, but it's not super long, so it might honestly be easier to deliver. The first one was kind of challenging because we kept, hitting things on the corner, but this one seems all right. Like,
who's we?
It's just a boat, so I don't know.
We kept hitting
we're off.
things.
Let's see. It is a longer, slightly longer drive than the first job. Did I ever have Mike's Hard Lemonade?
right.
Oh, yes. Everyone
And then
had Mike's Hard
continue
Lemonade
straight
back
on.
in the day when it was like a new thing. Everyone wanted to try it.
Everyone had it.
Um,
Every single
Go straight
person
on.
ever.
and I had like all the flavors of Mike's Hard Lemonade. The standard, then they had like the lime, the strawberry lemonade, all the spin-offs. I've tried them all.
How much donos
No,
to
I've not
try
seen any
Fent?
Star Wars stuff at all. I don't have Disney Plus, so I haven't seen anything that's been on Disney Plus. All I've seen was
He's doing the
The
thing.
Force Awakens and whatever the one that was, the second one after that. I can't remember. Was it The Last Jedi or
Oh.
something?
Never mind.
And I saw Rogue One. Rogue One. That's like the only Star Wars stuff I've seen in like the last 10 years. I don't care about anything else. I never even saw Mandalorian.
Okay.
Go straight on.
I wonder what he actually
will.
likes, besides champions and begging
Did I
for
ever have
money.
Shandy? Not
and
to my
spending money.
recollection, bookworm. Shandy. No, I don't think so.
I guess food. Food would be the thing he likes. But does he even like food? I don't know. He's always looking
Yeah,
for
I've
an
heard that
excuse
Star
to
Wars
shit
has
on
been
it.
pretty crappy in the last like 5 years. That they basically
5
ruined
years?
it. So
It's been like 10.
I'm not too sad that I didn't watch any of it.
All right.
Just like anything, they get greedy. You know, here's
All
what
right,
I think.
Here's the epic take from DSP as to why Star Wars is bad.
Star Wars back in the day used
Back
to
in
be
the day.
something that didn't happen all the time. It was actually like an event when there was a new Star Wars movie. So, you know, the original trilogy, then all of a sudden they would re-release them many years later, and you get excited for the re-release, even though the re-releases kind of ruined them with CGI and stuff. And then you would have the new trilogy in the 1990s and 2000s, right? And that was exciting. And then, so if you keep it rare, if you keep it that it's an event when it
Dude,
happens,
there was so much Star Wars shit when the prequels came out. Like, I think he means movies, obviously. But, dude, there was so many books and games and shows. There was a lot of shit.
then it's going to probably have more care given to it, more attention to detail,
Whatever.
more, you know, writing prowess and everything. When it becomes commonplace, when there's literally within 5 years, 17 different Star Wars shows and projects and
Go
movies,
straight on.
how can they all possibly be good? Right? You know that there's going to be ones that are just kind of rushed or put out there just to make money. And I think that's what's happened is maybe there were a few good ones sprinkled in among the 20 things that just came out. But how would you know? And why would you care? When something is more rare or scarce and not in your face all the time, it feels more special.
Oh,
And then
man.
people care more about it. Star Wars became far too common.
This is the logic behind why he doesn't bring Kat on stream when she was coming on stream. Whoa, pause. Hold up. Hold up. I didn't say that. Hold on. But you know what I mean. This is why he kept her rare. Even if she wanted to come on. That's why when he says it was an open door policy, Kat was able to walk in whenever she wanted. It's not actually true. She never could because he needed to keep her rare. He needs things to be exclusive so that you don't get sick of it. Because she showed up twice, they did Q&A stuff. The second time did worse than half as much, or less than half as much money compared to the first time. And so by then he was already like hesitant to do another one. And that's why he does that. And he did that last time 5 years ago, 6 years ago when he last introduced Kat.
It's
to the
kind of
stream.
like what just happened with Marvel. I mean, Disney basically did it both with Marvel and with Star Wars at exactly the same time and learned absolutely nothing from any of those mistakes. Marvel was the
He's
same.
missing the
That
key ingredient.
first and
You guys are
second
just
wave
fucking
of
boring.
Marvel did so good. And then all of a sudden they just saw money, money, money. Let's just throw as much possible money into this to print more money. Well, people don't want so much of something, right? Like I'll be honest, I like orange juice. Okay, I do. I think orange juice is delicious. If I had orange juice every single
God.
morning of my
They're
life,
so dented.
I'd probably get tired of orange juice and want something else and not care so much about orange
Like
juice.
this is not simply the only reason, obviously. It's not. It's also because it just got worse. Like Marvel especially. But why weren't people sick of it when it was doing good and they were making okay, decent to like pretty good movies? People were fine with it. And then it ended, but then they kept going. And then they were also worse. It's like a mixture of
Anymore.
things.
I
It's
would
not
want
just
something
one thing.
different. And I think that's what they don't understand. When they flood the market with this shit, it's not popular anymore. Look what happened in video games when Guitar Hero and Rock Band at first were popular, and then all of a sudden they said, hey, let's flood the market with 17 different games a year, DLCs.
Right.
Let's re-release and re-release and make you buy the guitar peripheral and the drums 10 times. Who's going to care about that? And then they overflooded the market and they went out of business.
All right.
Look at what's happening right now with Starbucks, actually.
Like GS
Where
politics, right?
Starbucks was so prominent in the United
DSP
States,
Reeacks?
and now there's just too many of them, and people don't want to spend $7, $8 on a cup of coffee. So now they're all going out of business. It's too much, you know?
Why do you have like
This beat
how
was
many
very
videos does he have?
I think I could go.
Let's see.
I think I could have went right on red because we're in Washington. Yeah, I could have gone right on red. Thank you to Christopher. Hold on a second here. We got a big contribution just came in. The only reason you guys aren't
Whoa.
seeing a pop-up
Get
for it
ready
on
for time
screen
left.
is because it's memberships, and memberships take a while for YouTube to hand out. Christopher has given out 10 memberships. Thank you to
Whoa.
Christopher for 10 memberships.
DSP has over 70,000 videos on the internet,
Appreciate that very much.
but it's about scarcity, right? He's got to make
That
you
is
miss
30
him,
bucks of support.
obviously.
That will jump us up to $100 of support tonight.
Whoa.
2/3 of the way to our goal with tremendous momentum.
Whoa, thanks for the whale.
Tremendous momentum.
Whoa.
Thank you guys. Only 50 to go to continue with Truck Sim and to get a wheel and pedal accessory. Thank you so very
Accessory.
much.
What's that, number 6?
Ooh,
My favorite part of this too is that at the end of the night and like 2 nights from now and 3 nights from now, he'll say that this is a successful stream because one guy gave him $100. When he's talking about
How about
gauging
this? Oh, here we go.
interest
Now we're
and
gonna start getting some
interaction.
pop-ups. They're being held out.
Oh,
If we hit a double goal tonight,
oh my God.
if we raise $300,
I'm going
I
to
will look
eBay.
into a better wheel, not a $600 one, but I'll look. Like I said, I was looking to spend around $200. Well, we hit another goal tonight. I'll try to get a better one than that. How about that?
What the? Okay, I don't know, man.
I'll try to get a higher up version.
Yeah.
The only thing is I don't care about stick shift at all. Like, I really don't care about stick shift.
He is now
I'm
asking
driving
for
automatic. I'm never going to
$750.
care about stick shift. So I don't know if really that's what gets put into it. That is more expensive. I'm sure this one people were talking about, this Hori one, was like $600 because it probably has a wheel and a stick shift and a rumble and a million other features.
Why are
that I'll
we
never use.
assuming?
All I care about is the quality of the wheel and the quality of the pedals. That's it. So if we base $300 tonight on this stream,
Keep it.
I will invest a good amount of money
Good amount,
into the wheel.
as opposed to
and the
a
pedal. Okay.
what? A shit amount? What
So
the
let's
fuck,
do
dude?
it.
We're
It
basically.
has RGBs, well then I have to get it. There's nothing. I just have to get it immediately. I don't care about RGBs on the wheel.
What? You have RGBs on your controller, brother. You literally spent money for a controller with RGBs on it. Why would you not
Whoa, look
care
at this
about the
truck,
wheel?
and It's load of wood, and it's going to be merging with my lane. I better slow down. I don't want to. Oh, speed limit of 60 on this road. Okay.
Oh my God.
See, he's got to drive slower because he has so much lumber on his truck. Yeah, I know. Wrigley says it blows my mind they went into the recent Star Wars trilogy without a long-term plan and having the story written. Let me put it this way. I understand that how it works today is a lot different than how things used to work. I get it.
What?
Okay? But you know for a fact, I can't see the lines on the road right now, by the way, because of the lighting. You know for a fact that when George Lucas made Star Wars A New Hope, he at least had an outline written, right? For what his idea
That's
was.
not true.
For if it was going to actually be popular enough to
Then
become a
turn
trilogy, right? Oh, you have to keep right.
I don't think that's how it was at all.
Slow down here.
I think he's straight up
There we
spreading
go.
misinformation.
Safe lane change because I had to keep right. Like, you know, George
Yeah.
Lucas.
Safe lane
knew
change.
at
He lane
least
changed
if
on
he
a
was gonna make
solid line.
trilogy, generally, what was going to happen with that plot. He didn't go into it like, if it becomes a trilogy, you know, we'll write it as we go. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You're gonna sink that much money rebooting a fan favorite franchise? You know what I mean? Trying to continue the classic
what I
story that
mean?
everyone grew up loving, and you don't have a plan. We'll just flub it. We'll wing it. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, doesn't that remind you of
are
anybody?
stupid.
All right, sounds like a DSP stream. Sounds like a DS politics stream.
So whoever was in charge of that, I mean, I don't know. The real question is,
Kathleen
who is
Kennedy?
so rich and in charge of these projects?
Oh my God,
but
Rich.
has no plan, and everyone's okay with that?
He hates rich people.
Isn't it
I get
a
it,
lot of
dude.
money to be risking? Like an insane amount of money? If you were going to invest, like, listen, we're talking about me investing a few $100s
Oh my
in a
God.
wheel and a
God.
pedal. And I want to be sure that investing that amount of money will pan out to something that we'll all enjoy and we'll use it for.
This is so dented because he just wasted I don't know how much money on a bunch of Switch accessories for things that he's not even going to use, like a travel case and a charging controller for his Joy-Cons that he's not even going to use. But yeah, tell me about how you like to make sure you invest properly. You invest your money properly. That's why the 1600 that you got from Thomas is gone already into Champions and a bunch of Switch accessories that you're never going to use.
You know what I mean? This
You know
guy-
what I mean?
Oh, let's just invest a couple billion into the reboot of Star Wars. It'll go fine. What the hell?
Keep left,
Reduced speed
and then
zone.
continue straight on.
Reduced speed zone. Okay. I got nervous there. I thought it was road work or something.
Go straight on.
Yeah, superfluous. Exactly. Not only a travel case, 4 separate cases he bought.
Okay.
4.
Phantom Menace was a masterpiece. I think parts of Phantom Menace were great.
Oh no.
I thought the whole, Darth Maul versus Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon
no.
was actually really well done, really well choreographed, really well written, and the music was outstanding. The whole sequence is sick, right? And then there's the entire Jar Jar Binks and all the war that goes on with the CGI characters, and it looks awful. It's kind of like they had to wedge in this modern technology that just didn't look good. I preferred the puppets of the original trilogy to the CGI.
Phantom Menace is your favorite Star Wars movie? Ban that guy. You're getting timed out
Do I
for
think Borderlands
20
4
minutes.
being good? Probably not. I really don't think that I've seen anything,
I'm just kidding, by the way.
too
Don't do that.
popular there, or too promising there with Borderlands 4 so far. All right. They want me to get over, but
I hate the
Please mind
prequels.
speed.
Their ass. What were they thinking?
I didn't have to get over. I'm fine. Did they? Disney laid off several hundred people today? I didn't know about that.
Why was that not
That's
on
sad.
DSP News? Is it sad? Let's
Keep
pretend to care. Let's pretend to care about
The best
Disney
part about when
employees.
these major companies lay people off is, oh shit.
Yeah, pretend to care
The
some
best
more,
people about when
please.
these, oh shit.
How do you not see that? What the
shit.
What is your problem, dude?
Oh god, I can't keep left. There was no way.
Wow.
The road was closed.
This is why he doesn't drive
Yeah,
on the
there was
highway.
absolute-
This is why he doesn't drive on the highway. How do you
The
not
best
see
part
this?
about when these major companies lay people off is, oh shit. The best people about when these, oh shit. Holy
he
shit.
notices it so late and merges into
Oh,
lanes
God, I
without
can't
even
keep
checking.
left. There was no way. The
Come
road,
on, man.
There's nothing I could do about that. Thankfully, I didn't hit anything
There's
with
nothing
the
I
boat.
can do.
Damn,
there was
dude.
nothing I can do.
Now,
Yeah,
what was I going to
sure.
say? Oh, yeah. The saddest part about these major corporations that are making these productions is that if a game flops, or if a movie flops, if a TV series flops, and then they take cuts, who gets hurt? Is it the executive in charge who made all the bad decisions and didn't listen to actual feedback from the customer base and viewer base or player base? No. Just fire people, lay them off, That's
That
how
reminds
we're
me
gonna
of
make up
Dark
for the fact that
Spadil.
we don't know what the fuck we're doing and we're terrible leaders. Punish those below us. Don't punish the people in charge. In fact, make sure those people in charge continue to get their bonuses, get big pay raises, big billions upon billions of
Yeah.
dollars. That's fine.
What
Just
does
as
Mr.
long as, the
Papavera
company stays
get?
afloat.
What does Duncan get for giving you 73 mods all on Discord messages over the course of like a month and a half? What does he get? Where's his cut? What about the editors? I know you paid him, but like, dude, what about residuals, right? You're still making money on that, right?
By cutting those jobs of the people who worked hard.
What happened to
That's what we
Darziak?
should
Why
do.
did Darziak fuck off? What did you do to him? How'd you treat him?
It's disgusting.
What happened? I don't know. He's done with you.
Revolting.
Keep right.
How is it that everyone that's involved with you
Right.
gets
Oh, we're gonna keep right. Get off the highway. I
the
see
ick
you
from
turn
you and
around.
wants to go away?
Detour here.
Exit right.
Why do
That was
fans
that
get
was almost
punished?
a big accident there, because the way that they had blocked the
Keep
highway
right.
off.
Then turn
What happened to Rambo and Howard? Tell me how you treated them. Is
Maybe
Howard
truck
even
is
your friend?
dangerous.
Oh my god, he's
Because
not
you
looking
might be
again.
just trusting your GPS
Oh
or
my
whatever,
God.
and the GPS didn't talk about the roadblocks. A lot of modern GPSs do.
Oh my god.
Like I said, I use this app. It's called
I really don't give a fuck about your GPS.
and
dude.
adjusted for the fact that we couldn't get off where we were supposed to because it was closed. So let's hope for the best here.
God damn.
All of Hollywood is going to shit, not just Disney. I know. No, Cat has not tried this spray paint sim. I don't know anything about it. Spray paint sim? Like I said, my wife is currently playing a bunch of different simulation games on
Any
PC.
askers? Any
She's
askers
using
in
my
the chat?
mini PC that we don't use anymore. And it's pretty sufficient to run any of these indie-style games. And she likes a bunch of them. She tried a couple. I think she tried like 2 to 3 different like grocery store style simulators, and she finally settled
No
on
way.
1 out of the 3 that she likes more, and she's been playing that a bunch. And now she's looking into
Works
other ones as
retail,
well that are
goes
coming
home,
out
works
soon and
retail.
updates.
Let's
What she's
go.
really excited for
Keep right.
is
Then turn right.
a Power Wash Simulator 2, which is coming out later this year. I wonder if they're going to formally announce
right.
its release date at Summer Game Fest later this week. They might.
Keep right.
So it's the opposite of Power Wash Simulator. Instead of cleaning, you wash or you spray paint stuff. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if she would like that.
You could ask her. Bring her on
I know
stream.
there was a crime scene simulator game that came out recently, but she didn't like it because it's gory as hell. It's actually gross. There's like guts all over the place, like hanging out of bodies and stuff.
Oh, no.
She does not like realistic gore. So
Wow.
that was not for her.
He's strange. What a strange lady.
All right, can we finally get the cruise
Why
control?
did he tell us that?
I think so, because I want more of my my blue raspberry lemonade here, but I've had to drive around all these crazy detours and reroutes. All right, let's go to cruise control around 55. There we go.
I'm glad I now have the information in my
Hades
brain.
2 we'll do this
That
year.
cat doesn't
yeah, I know
like
the villain.
gore.
Hades 2 had early access as of early last year, right? And I started playing it around the middle of last year, and then people were like, no, don't play any more of it. So I stopped. But I would love to play the real Hades 2. Hopefully it finishes.
Wait, he's still gonna play that? Didn't he wage
Seriously,
quit
hopefully
Hades
they
2?
release it this year.
He wage quit Hades 2 and was
'Cause when I
crying that
played other, I
because it's
really
early
liked it.
access, nobody wants to watch him play it. Because they're waiting for the game to come out and play it themselves. Look at how he's driving, dude.
Okay.
The iced flavored
All right,
lemonade
guys, we
drink.
are 2/3 of the way
Alcoholic
to our goal
lemonade.
for tonight.
And we're
When we
begging.
hit that goal, we confirm and lock in that I'm going to be getting a steering wheel and a pedal to play future American Truck Sim and other driving streams on PC. If we do better than that, if we double the goal tonight, I commit to getting a more expensive model. Like right now, I said I was thinking about spending around $200, but if we get a double goal tonight, I would consider spending more than that.
What is
Alright?
more than
But
that?
I'm not gonna go 600 no matter what.
Why
That's
are you being
insane.
so
I'm not spending
vague about it?
$600, you know.
What is
I'm
more
thinking
than
a few hundred
200?
bucks, perhaps, if we get a
250?
double goal tonight. But let's get it going. I want to make up for the fact that Blueprints did terribly earlier today. It did. It made less than $40 playing Blueprints. Let's hit some goals tonight. Let's get some motivation. Who's gonna drop some subs over on Kick? I will open
Yeah, Demeter.
the Kick offer tonight. You
Oh,
ready?
nice. We're hiling.
If we hit, if you donate 10 subs, you get a VIP badge, and if you do 20 subs, you can get the OG badge, or you can give it to somebody else. I will open that offer tonight, right now, officially, on Kick. So if you're over on Kick, let's do it. Let's get some subs. The badge offer has been made. How about we get a tip bigger than, what was it, like the 13 bucks earlier? Let's get something bigger than that. Let's get someone new on the leaderboard. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, I can bypass the way station. Phew. Whenever I hear
Every
that noise,
single time.
I get nervous. I'm like, oh crap.
Every
there's something wrong.
single time.
Nope, I'm
It's
actually
that
pretty good
reaction.
right now. Okay.
Yep, keep swerving all over the road. I might swerve.
Currently
bend that
good both
corner.
on
Whoa,
sleep and on
whoa.
gas. I think I should be able to do this mission no problem.
Oh, come on, man.
Come on.
No way, he said it. Wait, why did he just say
Who wants to
come
see me
on?
with a super deluxe
Oh.
wheel and pedal. Next time we play this, probably next week. Right? Who wants
Shut
to
the
see
fuck
it? I
up!
want to see
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck
it.
up!
You guys have been asking for it.
They just talk
I'll
and
be able to
blather about
one-handed
the
drive with
menial,
one hand like
boring
this while
shit.
I talk with you guys.
Shut the
Drinking,
fuck up!
Drink, see what I mean? Drinking my White Claw in the other hand as
Fuck
I drive.
you.
Fuck you. You dumb fucking retard. I
That'll be
should've
pretty
said
cool.
that. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Shit. Oh, shit. 2 in a row.
Yeah, this sucks.
Guys, 2 accidents in a row. I was looking at chat. It was, I believe, the mod put up on the Kick chat a prediction. Will he cause an accident? The moment they put that up, I looked back and I caused 2 accidents in a row because I wasn't paying attention. I was distracted driving.
This chat
it.
reading while driving gimmick really sucks
Double
because it's so obvious what he's doing.
accident. Back to back. Ugh.
Like, Drake.
I sideswiped the car and then I hit the truck. Well, there you go.
It's so weird how
That's
during Elden
1,400
Ring,
bucks stolen from me.
Elden
right
Ring, Night Rain, he can't look at chat. He can't look at chat when playing something else. Anytime, ever. He can't do it at all.
What's hilarious?
this
is
game
it
he
didn't even
can.
slow down.
Because he can crash and he
Slow
can
down.
goat
It
laugh about
maintained
it.
its cruise control as I did that.
Obviously. He's farming for clips. He's clip farming. No. It's so obvious. It's so annoying.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Woo.
Thank you.
I'm very gassy.
That's hype.
Very
I'm
gassy.
feeling so chill after that, Phil.
Carbonated beverages tonight.
Keep left.
I'm feeling extra oozy.
They're gonna take my CDL over my dead body. They'll never catch me. Thankfully, this is like a $15,000 job. Even though I lost $1,400 there, I'll still make a good amount of money.
Okay.
So
dude.
basically, we drove across all Washington State. Now we're driving right back across Washington State with a boat. You can see it in my rearview mirror there. That's correct. We need more subs. We're $50 away from getting the wheel and
Dude.
to begin with. Like
Extended
I said, we do a double goal. I will put more
begment
money
here.
into it. I'll get a better one.
Extended beg segment. Wow. He's been begging for like 5 minutes. No, it's
Double
not
goal would be
like
very
3 minutes.
appreciated because it would make up for earlier with blueprints, which
Hey, pretty good. We're still begging. We're still begging. Listen to this shit.
double goal would be very appreciated because it would make up for earlier with blueprints, which was very disappointing. I love blueprints, but we're over 40 hours into it, and I'll admit it's getting too dragged out where it takes too long to get anything. Like today, we played 90 minutes and nothing really happened. Then all of a sudden, in the last 30 minutes, we found the solution to 2 puzzles. We unlocked one of the final puzzles. We drafted a brand new room, the casino. We got to gamble, and
The
that was fun.
casino?
And then we drafted the Lost and Found, and that was a new room. So everything happened in like 20 minutes at the end of the stream, which was very disappointing, you know. So I really feel like it's worn out its welcome because it takes too long to get advancement. Not that the advancement doesn't happen, but who wants to sit around waiting 90 minutes for something to happen? It's not my fault. The game's RNG. Like, if the game would just give me the room that I need to get the keys, then I'd be beating the game, but they won't give it to me, so I can't do it. You know, I haven't gotten the clock tower early, so there's a key in that room. There's another puzzle where you have to do 2 rooms right next to each other. They've never given me the rooms next to each other. So what do you want me to do? I can't
truffle
make
butter.
the game do what I need
Most
to do to make
definitely.
progress. So
what do I
I
do?
think that's what's happened. Is that
Okay.
people are upset? They're just tired of waiting. They're like, well, is there progress or not? Well, no, there's no progress.
We're
today.
coping.
Screw it then. So that sucks because I've been playing it for 2 months.
This is
and
a
I
really bad
enjoyed
cope,
it.
bro.
And to not see the ending is gonna suck ass, you know.
This is a really bad cope, bro.
But I mean, come on,
Yeah,
we
man.
barely had anyone on the stream. We literally have double the attendance tonight than we did on Blueprints earlier today. I'm serious. Like, we only had like 150 people on YouTube and maybe like 50 people on Kick. I know tonight we have like 250 on YouTube and like
That's
70
being
80 on
generous,
Kick, so we
dude.
have almost
That's
double
really being generous.
just for Truck Sim. And you guys are, you know, engaging and supporting. That's the other thing. The people weren't even paying attention to the stream. They were very bored, so really stinks. After putting that much time into it, I don't know what else to do. So let's make up for it. Dag nabbit.
Crazy.
Come on.
Extended beg segment. Now it's been over 5 minutes. Let's go.
Ellipsian, you were paying attention. It was you, and it was
Why are
like
you-
3 people. 3
Why
people
are you
were paying
calling
attention
them
to the
out?
stream. That was it. Everyone
Oh,
else was
man.
completely disengaged and not paying any attention.
Yeah, let me
You
just
can
talk
always
shit.
tell, okay,
my audience.
because you can always tell because the stream will just not move. There'll be no chat for like 5 to 10 minutes. Like, wait, what? It's supposed to be an interactive stream. That's the point. If no one is talking in chat at all, that's a huge red flag, you know? And I get it. Sometimes people are like, oh, I'm immersed in the story or whatever. There's no story in Blueprints that's happening that you're immersed in, you know?
I don't know, man. He's doing the thing again where he's equating progress with like money he expects to earn.
All right.
So because he wasn't making a lot of progress, therefore the money wasn't coming in. The sentence was fucked.
All right,
But you know what I mean. You know what I mean?
We're about 2/3 of the way done with this job. Not bad.
Yeah.
We're gonna get a big payout at the end. Maybe what we'll do, we'll finish the job, and then maybe we'll take a look. Oops, oh man, I'm getting wobbly here. Maybe what we'll do is we'll finish the job and then we'll take a look and maybe do some upgrades because I'll be able to afford them. Mozzie has made an
God,
offer. Mozzie on YouTube
disgusting
says,
behavior.
I will match the next super chat up to $5. So if someone does $5, they'll match $5.
We are begging.
There you go.
We are begging again.
God's silliest goose says, I do like Blueprints, but sometimes I fall asleep during it. It's a lurk and not chat type of game. I'm not sure that's the idea. I don't think the idea is a sleep stream. I think it's actually supposed to interest you. So maybe it
come
really
on,
has
man.
overstayed its welcome if that's the case.
I guess you're not allowed watching his shit in the background. You're not allowed. Someone in his chat, should we talk about sports? How about them Florida Panthers?
Yeah.
How about them OKC Thunder? He's not even acknowledging it.
There is a story to Blueprints, but the problem is, if you're not making progress and finding the solutions to puzzles and the like, you may not get any of it for an extended period of time. Or you may get a tiny snippet of it. Or the story may not make sense right now. Like today, we got a book out of the library, and it was this weird
Oh
story.
my god, I don't care.
See how this could not be exactly the most entertaining stream game? But the thing is, when,
Why is this
when stuff
entertaining,
happens,
then?
it's actually quite fun. There's been runs where...
Okay, I'm skipping Blueprints. I don't give a shit.
Oh, no, it's not that I'm not a huge fan of reading. It's that, you know, the audience wants to see something happen in the game. They don't want to see me just sitting there reading a novel all day.
Yeah, they'd rather
right?
see
They
you
wanna see
sitting
something
there
happen.
driving,
I
holding
mean, yeah,
R2.
right now all I'm doing is driving a car, but at least I
Yeah.
can interact with you guys while I'm doing it. Can't really interact with people when I'm reading a story. Do you know what I mean?
No, I don't. All right, I don't. Okay.
Dungeon Keeper's Mistress says, maybe it's the reason for the step limit in the mansion. It's the curse. I mean, that's an interesting twist, and that would be an interesting take on it.
Burnell? Hello? Burnell? Hello? Mr. Burnell, you there?
And by the way, I don't know if I'll play Deltarune when it's fully released or not. I guess it's dependent on what you guys want.
Okay, he's
I
doing
mean,
it again.
I never played Undertale for the longest time, and people kept asking for it. So then eventually I did a couple runs of it. It did okay.
It did okay. What a way to talk about a game. Not I liked it. Not I thought it was
The
okay.
radio is all copywritten music, so you can't use it. I turned it on
did
for like
okay.
10 seconds and got
Thanks,
copyright
Phil.
claims, so I had to turn it off.
Good way to talk about your
Very weird
gaming
that they did
passion.
that. Whoa!
His passion, by the way, as well as his
That's
hobby.
another accident.
This is how he talks about his passion and his
Oh,
hobby.
the job's almost done, guys.
Keep left.
Yeah, the job's almost done. I didn't realize we're near the end of the job here.
Yeah, Nightbot is fucking spamming in his chat. God damn. It's the new fucking Derek.
All right. Well,
This
folks,
song-
forget about the double goal. At this point,
Oh my
I'm
god.
sure we're gonna hit a single goal tonight.
Extended.
No wheel and no pedal at all. So
Wow.
I guess it is what it is.
Disappointed
I have enjoyed these
teacher?
Streams.
Disappointed substitute teacher?
Goal tonight, which means no wheel and no pedal at all. So
So, shrug.
I guess it is what it is.
It is what it
I have
is.
enjoyed these streams. I would say I would like to keep them in the rotation once a week if we can. It might be tough with the next few weeks coming up. We got the Switch 2 and Mario Kart World. We've got Summer Game Fest, Xbox Showcase. Then we've got
My god, he's already said
well,
this.
there is an update to Street Fighter 6, which I'm not even sure if I'm going to do.
Oh, he already
I mean,
said
I own it.
this
I own the Elena
in the day
expansion
stream.
pass and everything. I don't know if I'm going to do that. And then after that, we've got Mind's Eye coming up. I think there's another game coming up, and then we've got Death Stranding 2 this month. And in addition to that, you know at Summer Game Fest they're going to announce a bunch of stuff. They always do. So without fail, there's going to be a bunch of other new games coming out that you guys are going to ask me to play. Especially because now I'm a PC gamer. You guys are going to be like, oh, play this one, this one, this one. I'll just dump or drop. So
Right.
it's going to be a rough month, I feel.
Yeah, he's not going to play any of them. He's just going to
We'll
wage
see.
quit all of them. It doesn't
We'll see
matter.
how it goes.
Like, playing anything sucks with this
We get
dude.
some more support. We haven't had any support.
Begging again. We're
Ah.
begging again. We're begging again. We're begging again.
This is what happens when I don't get any support. I'm going to e-beg.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut
This
the fuck
is what
up!
happens when I don't get support. I rear end people.
Oh my god,
For
we're
1%
begging
damage.
again. We're begging.
I'm going to e-beg.
He's hitting us with combos.
Ozzy says I will match a super chat up to $5, but only in the next minute. Someone has to super chat right now. Who's gonna super
Begging.
chat right now?
We're begging
So
again.
Ozzy can mash it.
Again, a third fucking time in a row. This has been an extended beg segment with an intermission of blueprints that I skipped
Go
for
straight
the most
on.
part. Are you kidding me? Wild combo. That's why he's the GOAT.
Like,
That's why he's him.
I'm him. I'm really him.
I am Gothic. I am World of Warcraft. I am Tekken 3.
All games that DSP hasn't played,
almost
by the
there,
way.
right up the street here.
I guess he played World of Warcraft.
Actually, this is good because
But not really.
Again, I'm gonna have to sleep.
He got followed for
Like I
like
said, I think I might
40
do some
minutes, and then
upgrades.
he stopped
We're not
playing.
gonna have enough time for another job tonight.
Oh, that's not
Probably
true.
we'll just do some
He
upgrades.
played it offline. Get felted, idiot. I was gonna watch that one day. I got a request like years ago.
Go straight on.
1 year ago or two.
Fucking yellow light, come on.
To watch
God damn
him
it.
play World of Warcraft. I still have to do that. I promised that guy I
At
would
least
do
they
that.
give me a traffic violation.
If you're still here, you know who you are.
But I mean, I already lost like $2,000 to accidents on this run.
Oh, was it Tekken 3 that he played? I thought it was Tekken 4. Shit. My bad.
Well, Mozzie, I'm sorry. No one
Yeah.
super chatted, so
And we're begging.
nothing to match. I appreciate the offer, though. That was a nice offer from you.
He's got to remind people that there was an offer.
Okay.
Because you might have forgotten. Come on, dude. Now, guys.
All right, this is it right up this road here. We're going to be done with our job and get some. I think it was
All
like
right.
14 grand.
This is nearing the end of the
that'll be
stream.
pretty good.
Because I don't think he's going to do another delivery. There's not enough time.
Have to see what we can afford this time.
He did start like 25 minutes late, though.
Go straight on.
And by that, I mean he
Good news is
talked
there's a
for
place
like
to
20
rest
minutes
bullshit I just-
and showed up like 7 minutes late. He hit us with a
I blew
pre-stream.
the red light, not looking. I literally was not looking. I was looking at the mini map because I was gonna say, is there gas there? There's a motel there, but not gas. So we're gonna have to find gas. And I blew the light, and that's another $540 fine for blowing the red light.
Okay.
Damn it!
Let's just repeat what happened again. What do you mean? Did you miss the tip? Because I agreed to match a tip
All right, let's
from
finish this
Mazzy
delivery.
in
for
his
goodness
chat.
sake. Then I'll have some of my drink. Then we'll see what's going on here.
Sidious in his chat.
Crap.
Come on, let's talk about something other than money. There must be topics we can discuss. Did you guys know the actor who voices John Redcorn died today? Rest in peace.
Back off.
That guy's getting banned.
Asshole would not slow down. What are you gonna do? Drive into me, stupid? We got some support coming in. I will shout that out in a sec. Let me get to my destination, which is right around the corner. Let me not be distracted. Please let me deliver this. Then we got a super chat. Looks like a tip just came in. I'll read those out.
Yeah, moniker. He did. I did not expect to see
Turn
that.
left.
King of the Hill voice actor. Parks and Rec.
The world's most happy cattle. Well, they're happy because they're getting a boat delivered, apparently. They always wanted to be out on the sea. They're sea cows. Here we are. Sea Horizon.
It was a nice ride.
You already know the whale's
Okay,
gonna swoop in,
of
so don't get
course
too
we're gonna play it
excited.
safe and just pull it right in. Go. This is easy. This just pulls straight in. Right here near these other boats.
I'm just chilling, dude. I'm super chill. Get my jacket.
Are we not good?
Shout out. Determined.
What the? We were right on top of it. How is that not good? What? I'm literally right on top of it.
What?
What the hell are they talking about?
What? Huh?
Huh?
Bro,
I'm so confused as to what just happened.
Huh? Your mouth drooling fucking retard. I might try to straighten out a tiny tad, I guess. It's not, I'm not that far off. Fuck you. You dumb fucking retard. I shouldn't have said that.
Why doesn't he just move up more? I don't think he's straight, but I don't know. Well, he's not.
Gay boy. Yeah. Do you like me? Do you like me? Gay boy. Stop. That was silly. I don't get it. I think I was straighter before I did that, but okay. All right, well. 14,112, but of course I lost a bunch of money. We did hit level 8. Okay, cool. We're about halfway to level 9.
Yes,
They'll
they
send
said
his
that you're a gay
workhorse.
boy.
I don't know what'll happen then.
And we're gonna make love to each other tonight.
Oh, good. We got another buff. Okay. So let's see here. Right now we're at 15% fuel saved. 15% fuel saved. Okay. Higher rewards for urgent deliveries and important deliveries. Higher reward for delivering a fragile cargo. Higher reward for high value delivery. Long distance. I think I just want to keep doing the fuel because the less I have to do, the better, and it'll allow me to eventually do longer jobs anyway. So let's do that. All right. We now have.
All right, stream is over. Let's beg again.
Maybe we'll do some upgrades. But
We're gonna
before
beg.
we look. Let's do some shout outs here. So let's see. First of all.
Oh my god, he was withholding shout outs. So he could have already hit the goal. This is what he
I received
does.
a $5 tip.
Oh my god, what a scam.
You're not funny.
You see how hard he was begging? It's because he wasn't doing
Cars, the
shout
Pixar
outs.
movie. I loved it as a kid. Did you like the song?
Oh my lord.
I did see the movie and I thought it was pretty good. I didn't see it as a kid though.
This isn't my music, by the way.
wasn't a
This is
kid when it came
DSP.
out,
This is the
actually.
game.
So I saw it after and I thought it was decent. I think I saw the sequel too, but I don't remember any of the music from it. Like I only saw him like once. So
Great
don't really have
scam
much of an
alert.
opinion besides I remember enjoying them the first time that I saw like
You see, the
Cars
trick
1.
is to ask for money a bunch of times,
But no, I
rapid
don't remember
fire,
the music.
and then don't shout them out
And then I
until like
received a
40
$5
minutes
super
later.
chat from Rich. Is that our biggest super chat
That
of
way,
the night?
people keep giving you money, thinking that you need
Oh
money.
yes, actually.
Oh no!
Rich88. He says, "Are you gonna get the Suikoden for Switch 2? No upgrade, but you have to pay full price. Someone will match this." Well, no, I have it on PC, and PC is gonna be better
Is
than
XP
Switch 2
new?
or
Yeah, it's
equivalent.
new.
There's no way that Switch 2 could be better than what I'm playing on PC. I already own it on PC.
You
We're
earn
gonna play it on
XP by
PC.
super chatting
And then
and
Mozzie
by
did
chatting.
a $4.99 super chat and says, "I agreed to match. You're not funny, so hashtag teamwork." Okay, thank you, Moz.
Big ups to Leslie Douglas in first place. Superfluous moniker in second place. Gundeer
All right,
Kingslayer,
cool.
third place.
Well,
And Dude
we have a
Bro
little
the
bit of extra
Guy.
time, about 20 minutes. And there's
First
no way
place
I
in
can do another
America.
job in 20 minutes, right? So
Right?
maybe we could look for some upgrades.
How exciting. This shit sucked. I'm not doing this again. This America, I'm just sticking to
Not
Minecraft.
truck dealer. What
I'm
would it
never
be?
doing this shit
Truck
again.
upgrades.
This is like when I did the DSP throwbacks.
So where
React.
do we do these? GPS to nearest service. Here we go.
Him watching
Let's go to the nearest
himself. I
service
did it
center.
twice, and I'm like, God damn, this
Do the
sucks.
truck upgrades.
And I stopped forever. And nobody ever did it ever again. I like how nobody watched the throwbacks.
Why am I doing it this way?
That's crazy. Nobody even bothered to stream that shit. Why the fuck you stream that shit?
Nearest service center.
It was your idea.
We got about 20 minutes left on the stream. Number one, to hit this goal and just to have me buy a wheel
I'm
and
him.
pedal to begin with. Like I said, I was going to get probably around a $200 one if we hit the goal tonight.
Oh, Invisible
If
Mute, that's
we
you?
double
Wait,
the
how's
goal
your
tonight,
name
if someone is
different?
generous...
The fuck, how'd you do
I
that?
ate the turd. If someone is generous and
Oh,
we
never
double the
mind.
goal tonight, which will make up
I
for
know
my
how.
slow stream of blueprints earlier today, and we hit $300 by the end of the stream, I will buy a more expensive wheel. Probably $300 or maybe a little more. We'll see. Okay. I'm going to eBay. So let's see how we do. If we don't hit a goal, then I'm not getting the wheel in a pedal at all.
Shut the fuck up!
Get ready to turn right.
Do you like me? Go fucking jump off a cliff.
That was my depression.
I didn't mean it. It was my depression.
Turn right.
That was my depression.
Go fucking jump off a cliff.
Why, my
That was my depression.
Not only does he want a wheel, Fort Worth, he wants the more expensive wheel. So he wants $300 instead of $150.
Look how far away it is.
If he
27
gets-
minutes, so not super far.
If
Not
he gets
close, but not super far.
300,
How much
he's
are we
going to
at?
spend
115.
more
We're at
than 200 on a
115 bucks
wheel.
support.
What is more than
Can we get
200,
some
you
more?
ask? And we are begging again.
Cool. Bypassed the way station. Good. It's weird because last stream I feel like we hit every way station and kept getting fines. But now we don't have to do any
That's
of them,
not what
which is
happened
great.
at all. He did it once, and then he never did it again. I watched the last
I mean,
stream.
my truck doesn't really have much damage on it anyway, so hopefully we wouldn't have been, you know,
Keep right, and then exit
in
right.
trouble anyway.
Exit
How
right.
much is more than 200? I don't know. He can spend 250 and then say, guys, I spent more than 200 because we hit 2 goals.
Rich says
Wow.
he'll match a $5
Thanks,
super
dude.
chat just like Mozzie if it comes in the next few minutes. So Rich will match a super chat, $5. Thank you, Rich.
Caution. Please mind the speed limit.
Got to be careful with the city driving because I'm so used to driving on the highway that I forget about the rules of the road here. Okay, here's the dealership coming up.
Oh, man.
We're in Spokane,
Disgusting
Washington.
creature.
And then turn left.
It's Super Zelda.
Turn left.
He's going to ask again. You already know. He's loading it up.
Cool.
It's charging up. It's on cooldown right now, but it's coming back. His ult's coming back. 40-second cooldown. Let's see.
Another Volvo dealership.
He's saving it for the next team
Now
fight.
remember, we have to drive into the correct spot.
This
Because
is
one
where
spot
it ends.
does it and one spot is for buying, like cars. We don't want to buy, we want to upgrade. Upgrade is further up. There it is. I see it's like a wrench.
All right. Now, guys.
Okay. Okay, maintenance and repairs. Let's see what they recommend. 0. 213 bucks? I'll do that. Beautiful. All right, done. Is it no big deal at all? They did a little bit of minor
man.
chassis repair, and that's it. Cool.
Chassis?
John Michael just did a $2 super sticker that says tired. I guess John Michael's getting tired tonight. Sorry to hear that. I hope you've enjoyed the stream so far. We're up to 117 of support now.
Where's Jade been? I haven't seen him.
Okay. All right, truck
Because he's not playing
configuration.
Street Fighter or Marvel
So
Rivals.
remember last time, someone paid, what was it, 20 bucks?
Why is his truck hot
to
pink?
choose
Somebody paid $25.
This color. Yikes. Well, how do you change the color of the paint again? I'm trying to remember.
Now he's making fun of the guy
Was that
because
under?
he picked it?
Damn, there's a whole new thing available at level 10, but we can't do it yet. What is day cab? Isn't that what I already have? I guess that's what I already have. I guess there's more cabs at level 10. Rich asked, do I think the Switch 2 will be successful like the Wii U? I think it'll be successful. First of all, there hasn't been a new Nintendo console in a bit. People are fiending for a better Nintendo console. They really are. I think it's going to be successful. But again, it hinges on things such as how many games are they going to put out for this thing. You know, they have to be putting out new stuff. So it costs
What?
$4,500 for a standard,
take.
$8,400 for a
What a
custom
cool take.
metallic.
I think the Switch
Or
will
you
do
can
well.
divide it.
And hopefully they release games
Wow, look at
on
that.
it. Thanks, DSP.
Mendez TV is here and did a $5 super
Next
chat.
level
Says,
commentary.
Glad I caught you into your stream. I love the Truck Sim streams, Phil. I'm glad that you do. Thank you, Mendez.
Yeah, guys. We are nearing the end of the
Now up to
stream.
122 is support. John
Here's the bag.
did a $2 super chat. How many hours do you think you put in a week? Depends on what you mean. If you mean live streaming hours versus work hours, I'd put in a lot of work hours behind the scenes when I'm not live. I set up stuff. I'm constantly updating. I'm making thumbnails for
That
a long
shit
time every
sucks.
day.
I set up
I put in
stuff.
a lot of extra work.
That's
guys
why
don't
when he
even
starts
see,
stream,
you know?
nothing works, and he has to
But
change layouts
on an
constantly.
average day,
I set up
I would
stuff.
say, you know,
Sure you do.
streaming on stream, probably let's say 11:30 to like 4. So that's what, 4.5 hours, and then the night stream's around 2.5. So it's about 7 to 7.5 hours on stream. Then off stream, probably at least another 2 to 3 hours, minimal. So probably around.
That
10
is
hours
not a
minimal
good thing.
working, but I mean working versus working. What I mean by that is
What?
working, doing things I like. I enjoy streaming with you guys. I enjoy actually making thumbnails for my
Oh, he
videos.
twisted this
I
shit
actually
crazy.
really like this versus, oh my god, insanely menial task that's repetitive and grinding and boring and crappy and I'm losing my mind. It's not that kind of work. It's actually fun work. I'm not complaining having this be my job, you know? So I'm not complaining that I work that much. Oh, I am anxious if there's a tip. You dumb fucking retard. I received a $20 tip.
Whoa, look at that. The whale. The one guy who
$20 tip
donated
attached to it just says $20 tip.
10
Thank you, whoever that
subs.
was. Thank you.
and then the guy who pushed him over the finish line.
I think
Thanks,
I am AJ
Ryan.
in chat said that was them. So thank you, I am AJ. If that's you, I'll attach your name to it.
God damn. Speaking of goals, Mr. Matt with the 5.
This is quite literally the most unflattering angle
That
and
was you, I am
camera
AJ?
setup in general. Jarring and makes him look more old and bloated than he did before.
Yes. Okay.
What, you're telling me you don't like the dent in his head right now? Come on, dude.
So thank you.
He looks beautiful. He's lost weight.
144 of support. Amazing. Rich88 just did a $5 super chat. He says, I enjoy the chill night streams like Minecraft and Truck Sim. Match the super
Thank you,
chat.
Mr. Matt, for the
Thank you, man of
$4.99.
your word.
Appreciate it.
We're now at 149.
Whoa.
John just did a $2 super chat. Will you ever continue playing Sea of Stars? I really want to, but it just seems that, how can I put it, man?
Man.
Here's the thing.
He promised he would
Just a
play this
few
again, by
years
the way.
ago, I'll be honest. I think things were on a really downturn for me. Okay? The only time that anyone really enjoyed spending time with me was for drama purposes and a lot of nonsense. There was a core audience, but basically I was dwindling on the internet. Okay? At that time, basically, you know, we always had a lot of free time, and it was like, what do you want to see me play? It didn't really matter what I played, because nothing ever really did very well anyway. Okay? Now, I feel
This doesn't make any
like
sense, by the way.
I've had a big resurgence this last year. It doesn't mean that I'm getting a much bigger audience. It just means that now a lot more people are seeing me in a more positive light and are enjoying spending time with me.
Holy shit. He said that 2 years ago in this time period that he says was a downtime and everyone hated him. But also, DSP apparently had time and wanted to play Sea of Stars when people hated him, but when people like him and he has more time also and he's making more money, he can't play Sea of Stars because people like him now. So he could play it because people hated him, but he can't play it because people like him. Yeah, make that make sense.
People are suggesting games like Truck Sim because I can play them now because I'm on PC, and we can have these really chill nights.
And
right?
it's a game that he
The
promised he
problem
would
is,
return to.
Now,
He said he
we've
would come
gotten
back.
to the level where I'm getting a lot of people coming by and engaging and supporting and liking my content.
Yeah, how does that mean you can't play it? That would mean you can play it, DSP, Darks Fadil.
It means that now everyone wants me to do so much
Okay.
that I don't really have time to do a lot,
That
right?
doesn't make any
When we were
sense.
playing Sea of Stars, I almost feel like it was a different time when, yeah, we had streams where I would play a game like that and we'd make like $20 a night and I'd be like, damn, that sucks, but what can you do? Now it's like people want me to play all these different games. They support these different games, and it's so many of them, right? I never would have thought I'd ever be playing a game like Truck Simulator just a year ago, but here we are. So now it's kind of like, I don't know what to do. You know, I liked Sea of Stars. It was the throwback game that had elements of Super Mario RPG,
Throwback
Chrono
game.
Trigger, and other stuff, right? So even Suikoden to some extent. But now it's been a year and a half since I've played it.
He played
Is anyone gonna
Suikoden.
remember that playthrough and say,
Suikoden.
hey, can you pick it up? Very few. You're one of them. But sadly, I feel like at this point, if I were to pick it up, a lot of people would be like, what are you doing? Like, this is a year and a half old playthrough. No one's really asking for it. Why are you not playing more Truck Sim? Why are you not playing more Minecraft? These are the games we're coming out for and supporting. Why are you doing stuff we don't like? It's kind of like right now, if I stopped playing Blueprints, and then people will be like, are you going to play Blueprints? And if I do, then we have a morning like we did earlier. It's tough. The thing is, for me, I'm enjoying the ride. I love being in demand. I love that people want to see me play
he's searching for an answer
I'm having
here.
a great time.
He keeps talking in circles and shit because he's looking for an answer. He's looking for an out. He doesn't have one.
I just wish that I could always please everyone.
Because he can't just say money. He can't just say it's been too long that I'm scared people won't give me money. That's all he needs to say, but he's not going to say that.
Who wants to see me do a playthrough, and it seems like I can't. There's people who want me to go back and play Stardew Valley again, because that was a really good playthrough of last year, and it's been on hiatus for ages, right? It sucks. Like, what do I do? I wish I could clone myself, and I could play everything.
Oh my God.
I basically got to do what people are more asking for and in demand for, you know what I mean? So, let's see what happens. But I would love to go back to Sea of Stars someday, but I don't know if it's ever going to happen, realistically.
Cool. That made no fucking sense. I don't understand what he just said.
Okay.
Just say money, bro. Just say fucking money.
Just gifted
weasel.
5 subs on Kick.
Whoa.
So now that's another 25 bucks.
Isn't it cool how a bunch of money came in?
So now we're up to 176.
One after the other.
About 10 minutes left on the stream.
And it was nearly the exact amount that he needed.
Let's just get this out of the way.
Whoa.
Okay. We did it. We hit a goal tonight. We're now at 2 out of 10 goals.
Dented.
And that means, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to make it rain here on DSP Gaming. Once again, we have hit a probably to spend around 200 bucks on a wheel and pedal set. I'm not convinced.
I was gonna say I saw the bag.
You're gonna like this as much as they do now. Probably another few streams, maybe it'll start to peter off in support and interest, right?
I was just about to say I had it muted, but I can see the bag.
Really like it, you know what I mean? But
he's begging for the more expensive wheel.
After that, it might start to peter out. So, like I said, if we double the goal tonight, I will invest more. In fact, how about this? If we hit 300 bucks tonight, I will commit everything I make tonight to the.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say he'll commit something else.
If we hit 300 tonight.
And we're begging. Check this bag out.
In fact,
you should
how about
commit,
this?
honestly.
If we hit 300 bucks tonight, I will commit everything I make tonight to the wheel and pedal. I'll spend 300 bucks or more. If we hit 300 tonight, but we gotta hit 300 tonight. If not, like I said, I was probably thinking around spending around 200. All right, so. Let's see what happens. We have like 10 minutes left on the stream. If we hit 300 bucks to support by the end of the night, I will spend everything I made tonight on the wheel and pedal. Okay? There you go. Okay. Yes, I could play Elden Ring with the wheel and pedal, and I'd probably die every 10 seconds. It would be a waste of time. Cool. All right, so now.
All right.
With the few minutes we have left.
He's begging again. Back to back. Back to back.
What we were going to do. And,
Bag?
I probably don't want to spend money on, I don't really care that it's pink. You know what I mean?
No? Okay. Never mind. I was wrong. Get felted.
I wanted to get more upgrades for the truck. Like actual upgrades that will help. So.
Shut the fuck up! DSP,
I don't want this paint job. Shit. Hold on. I gotta clear out this paint job. I didn't want this. This is $19,000. Clear that order. Okay. I spent the 19 grand. That's insane. All right. It's $480 for a sun shield. Dang. Does the sun shield help? Oh, I have it already. Never mind. I already have it. I already installed it. What's this? Don't have it. I have to do Driving Academy to unlock whatever the hell that is. What's this? Code driver plate? Oh, I don't care about that. What's this? Cup holders? Yes. $1.
Oh my God.
Yes, please. I will invest $1 into my truck. Sounds good to me. Excellent. What is this?
Sounds good to me. And by the way,
side mirror, we have that already,
agrees
right? The
with me.
standard side mirror. I think we do. Standard or elite? Elite what? What is this? Main mirror? Oh, it's side versus main mirror. They're exactly the same. They're exactly the same, it's just the color. I don't care about that. What's the side mirror? Roman Snail just did a $3 super chat. Thank you, Roman Snail.
Dude.
Up to 179 of support.
Oh man.
There actually is no wheel for Mario Kart. You want to see the wheel for Mario Kart?
There is no wheel. There is a wheel. There is no wheel. Do you want to see the wheel? There is no wheel. Do you want to see the wheel? He did the thing. There is no wheel.
It's a piece
Shows
of
you the
plastic
wheel.
you put your Wiimote in. Or your, your Switch Joy-Con in. That's all it is. There's no actual wheel for Mario Kart. They
There's
don't
no
make a
wheel.
real wheel. They just use the stupid motion control. Pretty dumb.
Okay. Why the fuck would they make a wheel?
Okay.
You think kids would be buying a wheel
How about a standard side
with
mirror?
pedals to play Mario
Alright, let's
Kart?
do
You know how
that. I
fucking
don't even know
annoying
what
that
that's
would
gonna
be?
do for us, but let's get a side mirror.
You are a
Like
dent.
a fancy accessory. What's this? Standard wheel. Yeah, we need level 10 to get the better wheel. Standard plate. I don't care about that.
Hey, Raven
What's
Lux.
this?
You like the close up?
Another
Glad to hear
elite
it.
stupid thing. I don't care about that. Nothing else in here? No, we looked at those. I guess not. Alright, I guess we gotta go to the exterior. How do I go to the exterior? Here we go.
That's a good
Have a
point,
night,
Master
meetings,
Beef.
comrade.
Stupid motion
Let's see, what
controls,
do we
but he
wanna do?
paid for the
There were some
wheel.
things here, right?
Not only did he
Like,
pay for a wheel, he paid for 2 wheels. I don't know why.
aluminum
Cat's not
tank, I
gonna
don't
play
think
with
that's
him.
gonna help. Like, I'm looking for performance, not
Is
looks.
she?
Like, what would help performance? Oh, level 9, I'm level 8. Come on. Man. Aerodynamic side deflectors. And handrails. Would it really do anything? Did the side deflector actually do anything? The only performance stuff is the first 4 tabs. Oh, really? So this is all just looks? So these are the performance right here. Oh, okay. Well, this is actually just interior look.
Oh
yeah,
my
that's
God.
not performance either. Okay, so this is the engine that I currently have.
Me clock out?
Or, excuse me, the transmission I currently have.
I'm so ready to clock out, man. Tevin, please take over. Take over the stream. Please. I'm dying.
They don't appear to be any much better, right? They seem to kind of be
Man.
very close to what I have. Like, they're just minor tweaks. So is it really even worth it?
Get that garbage out of my
Easier to
face.
maneuver this with the mouse. Engine. Well, sadly, I can't afford a new engine. The cheapest one is $37,000, so we're not doing that.
Shut the fuck up!
Huh. 160 gallons, so does this mean it can hold more gas? This one's good for heavy cargo, but I can't afford it. I'm off $2,000. Darn.
Oh my God, this
would have been
the
good.
Deadest stream.
This would have been good here, because it's gas increase and heavy cargo, but it's literally $1,000 more than I have. What a stupid thing.
Wow, get a loan.
Ugh.
Get a loan. Use a credit card.
Wait. Oh, but I'm going to get a refund of $11,511. So maybe I should get this. It's going to help me significantly with heavy cargo. And it's going to give me a gas increase of 40 gallons from what I have now. So I think I might actually get it. I can afford it. I'll still have around $7,000 left.
Okay, can we buy
I
it?
think I'm going to do it.
You don't have to wait for
I think I
Papa
will
Vera.
get it.
He's not here. Papa Vera's not here, dude. Just get it.
Okay. All right, I guess that's what we'll do for now. Those will be our upgrades. Okay. Confirm order. We did it. Nice, yep. So now we have a better chassis. It's going to handle heavy loads better. And it's going to do more gas, 40 gallons more gas. So what we'll probably do to end the stream, we'll just go load up on gas and sleep, and then we'll be done. Dunsfelter says there is a T-Pain munchie meal at Jack in the Box. That's absolutely stupid.
Stupid
They
because
really
it's
have that, a
T-Pain.
T-Pain munchie meal. T-Pain?
It's stupid because
Wait
it's
a minute.
T-Pain. He
Is
doesn't like
T-Pain
T-Pain.
even like relevant today?
Right. Is DSP relevant today? Is Dark Spadil relevant today? Question
I mean,
mark?
if he is, let me know. Then I'm off base here. But T-Pain?
All right, T-Pain. Is Dark Spadil relevant?
Why is Jack in the Box doing a T-Pain meal?
Why is Dark Spadil eating Jack in the Box on stream? Does he think he's relevant or something?
Not really. I didn't think so either. Okay,
What?
we need gas. Hold on. Right down the street, right here. Get the gas, and that'll be it for tonight. So last chance, guys.
Oh
If you
God,
wanna support the
T-Pain.
stream, if you want
T
to
was
see
in
me get
pain.
a higher end wheel
Recipes.
and pedal,
I'm sorry.
now would be the time to contribute. Last chance to do so, because I'm just going to get gas and that's it for the night. I can't. I'm trying to back up, it wasn't working. Weird. The color reminds you of Bret Hart. There you go.
There you go. Great.
I do want to say thank you to everyone who has attended and supported my Truck Sim stream so far. They have been a fun ride. I just went to a dead end. Oh my God. They have been a fun ride. And I am enjoying them very much. And I'm looking forward to more.
He's slain. Yo.
Fuck. Now wait a minute. I have this side mirror, but I can't see it. There's no way to see it. It's over
Thanks for
there,
the
and
laugh,
it's
dude.
worthless. I can't see anything on
Thanks
it.
for the laugh on
What
the
the hell's the
chillest
point
of
of it?
chill streams.
With the bigger chassis now, it's going to cost more to get gas, but we're going to hold a lot more gas.
Yeah.
About a third more gas or a fourth more gas, so we won't have to stop for gas as much. I'll get a kick out of what the T-Pain meal looks like. Oh, God. I wonder if it's available on the app to get. Well, thank you for telling me, Dunsfelter. I'll look into it, because we are looking to do a new DSP Tries It on Friday.
Why? Why are you gonna buy this?
8 more goals to go, but we'll probably do pretty good during the Twitch marathon, I would think.
Oh man. At least the level 1 was kind
Guys,
of
can we get any more support tonight? Last chance, seriously, last chance. And it would be great to get a better wheel. Like I said, if we make 300 tonight, I will
didn't
dump
think you
300
could
or
do it.
more into the wheel and pedal.
I didn't think it would be possible.
I'm 100%
The
committed
stream
to
is
that. We'll start
over.
looking at
He's
it
not
tomorrow.
doing anything.
Okay, we can start looking tomorrow.
Guys,
Podcast for what we're gonna get.
it would be great if we can get some support. I want to eat the T-Pain meal. T was in pain, so it'll make me feel better. I can dedicate it to him. What the fuck, dude?
Turn left.
Guys.
When I get the wheel, will you see me use it? Well, it's gonna be right here, so it probably will be on camera. I would think it would be on camera. Like, it might be like right here on camera in front of me, actually. I'm sure we can figure it out. I can move this camera around to aim different ways, so probably it'll be on camera. I don't see why it wouldn't be. I think it's gonna work out well. I'm pretty sure we can figure it out with the setup. Yes, it is on apps, the T-Pain meal. Okay. Well,
Yeah, I want to see him like limp wrist driving.
when I get the wheel, will you see me use it? Well, it's going to be right here, so it probably will be on camera. I would think it would be on camera. Like, it might be like right here on camera in front of me, actually. I'm sure we can figure it out. I can move this camera around to aim different ways, so probably it'll be on camera. I don't see why it wouldn't be. I think it's going to work out well. I'm pretty sure we can figure it out with this setup. Yes, it is on apps, the T-Pain meal. Okay. Oh, God, it's fucking T-Pain meal. It's gonna be garbage. It's gonna be crap, isn't it? You said it's a snack meal?
Why?
It's probably gonna be the worst food ever. A bunch of junk.
Go straight
A
on.
bunch of junk. Bro, you're ordering fast food. What do you think it's gonna be? It's probably just a collection of things that he
Keep
likes.
left, and then exit left.
We just assume it's bad. Anything ever that's a product placement or a collaboration or
highway,
anything,
gas.
especially T-Pain,
I just need
because
gas.
his name is T-Pain.
Better than Subway? I'm not convinced.
He makes music I do
I'm
not
convinced
like
that it's gonna be
because
better
I
than
am Dark
Subway, but I'll
Spadil.
consider the
Therefore,
T-Pain
it'll be
We haven't done Jack
bad.
in the Box in so long. I can't even remember the last time we did Jack in the Box at all. I mean, many, many years ago, right? I don't recall doing anything Jack in the Box. But DSP tries it since we rebooted it in the fall, so maybe it would be something
Hey,
fun.
extra
I don't know.
galactic Gorl, welcome.
Maybe it would just be disgusting.
Nice seeing you.
Exit right.
We're having a
Yeah.
chill time.
Then turn left.
It's so chill, I'm falling asleep.
Whoop. Okay. Okay. Finished my lemonade. That was pretty good. I like that Smirnoff Ice lemonade. It tasted pretty much just like
Welcome.
blue raspberry soda.
Welcome to the stream, you dumb fuck. Bleh.
Bleh. Bleh. Here we go.
Keep left.
Oh my god, he made it. Finally. We're finally here.
Road. Why is the
We're
light
at
so
the
far
end
away?
of the road. He's gonna
Where's the
sleep
left turn I'm supposed to make? This is
or
it.
something?
It's right there. The gas is right here, so the GPS is wrong.
How is the GPS wrong? It says to turn right here.
We
Here we
are
go.
finished.
What? How is the GPS even wrong? I don't know. I'm so confused. Yeah, he can't even pull into a fucking gas pump. Oh, hell yeah, brother. Let's
All right.
go. Can't even pull in.
All right, it's a bigger tank we're filling now, right? Much bigger tank. 160-gallon tanks. Look how much money. All right, tank's full. Okay, folks. We had a great stream. Let's save up. We had a great stream. We did 2 big
Fuck
jobs,
yeah, dude. I'm
right?
so glad it's over.
And we actually got to upgrade our chassis, which is cool. Or was it the undercarriage? Whatever they call it. So now we have more gas. It can handle heavy loads better, which is excellent. So I would argue pretty good progress tonight. Next time around, we'll do some more big jobs. I want to make big money because when we hit level 10, that's when we're going to unlock.
I
the
want to
better
make big money.
stuff, okay?
Guys.
Well, guys, thank you. I hope that you are continuing to enjoy American Truck Sim as much as I am. I'm having a great time. And next time around, which will be sometime next week, just don't know when, more chill vibes coming. And I will have a wheel and pedal. Looks like it'll be a little bit less expensive one. But we'll see how that turns out. It's going to be right here probably on stream. You'll be able to see it, hopefully. Okay? All right, guys. Thank you so much. And hope to see you next time. Thanks a lot. American Truck Sim. Peace out. All right. All right,
How
guys.
exciting.
Well, that is it for tonight, everyone. Let me just sign out here. And it looks like that's it. We're not going to get any more support. I do appreciate that
We're
we hit the goal
young
tonight.
now.
I do appreciate we even got a little extra there. Thank you for that.
He's still begging.
Like I said earlier today, that Blueprint stream sucks, man, because I really like the game, but what can I do? I can't make people attend a stream, you know? There's only so much I can do with a certain style of game. I made that game work for 2 months, right? But the
He's
game's just too
still
slow-paced.
complaining
So I
and
really do about
begging
it.
because he made $30 on the day
Thanks
stream.
for chilling. Thanks for your support. What I would say is tomorrow on the podcast, look, Truck Sim animation. How cool. Tomorrow on the podcast, let's put our heads together and see what we can
Fuck
find for a
you.
wheel and pedal. Like I said, I'll spend around $200 based on, what we did tonight. And go from there.
Taking
All
the
right?
condom off.
So tomorrow, what's on the agenda? Tomorrow there will be a chill podcast in the morning. We'll talk about the future of Blueprints. We'll talk about the Truck Sim, wheel and pedal and other things. If there's anything in the game news department, etc. Tomorrow, to forewarn all of you, the major stream is Clear Obscure Expedition 33. I know that many of you don't like that game. You're very upset, okay? You're like, oh, you're playing that again. We're near the end. We're on tomorrow's stream. We are guaranteed to beat Act 2 and get into Act 3. For one to understand, Act 3 is really short, story-wise. However, in Act 3, more content opens up, and that allows you to do side content if you want. So all we're going to do tomorrow is we're going to try to make advancement with the plot. We're going to see how that goes, okay? Tomorrow night on the late stream, it's going to be Capcom versus SNK 2. It's my only fighting game stream of the week because later on in the week, we got the release of, obviously, the Switch 2 and Mario Kart World. We've got Summer Game Fest, so I'm not doing fighting games later in the week. So tomorrow will be a unique day, chill RPG, fighting game action on the late stream. Hopefully you will join me for that tomorrow night. And thank you all. If you want to be part of me looking at wheels and pedals and stuff
What?
tomorrow, please come by the podcast.
Oh,
We'll
okay.
probably do that together.
I'm not
And again,
streaming.
thanks to
okay.
those who did support tonight.
Thankfully,
I
he
appreciate ya.
said that
We
because
didn't do
I'm
a double goal,
not
but it
tuning
is what
in.
it is. It
I'm
was still
sorry,
a great
guys.
stream, and we hit a goal, so I'm happy for that. Okay, guys?
Go watch
All right.
WPIG.
Thank you all. Have a
Or
good night.
someone else.
Peace out. See you in the morning.
Peace
And,
out.
be cool.
Be
Good night,
cool. Young and out. Good night. Fuck yeah. Let's go. I'm so done. This has got to be the most boring shit ever. I'm so fucking sick of this. Oh boy. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. I'm going to send you over to Tevin. So stick around. Do not go anywhere. Tell him I sent ya. And hopefully he's having a more fun time than I was, all right? Thank you. Is he stalling? No, he hit the goal. Thank you, Leslie Seal. Evil Adder. Who finished first? We got to do the leaderboard. Leslie Douglas. Invisible Mute. Robert Woods at 3. And then Superfluous Moniker at the special number 4. Special place in our heart, dude. Big ups, guys. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate the super chats, the member bombs. Just chatting in the chat. Obviously. Enjoy. I think he's having a fun time. All right, I'll send you over. Have fun.